in the brief while that he got to take turns. And then the blood hunters had kind of become crazed at the death of their leader and just like threw themselves at all of you. In that process, two of them had left to go outside, or I should say one, after he threw a torch to a line of flammable substance that went to some barrels that then detonated, causing a cave in at the entry and to the kind of like eye socket um, pieces of stone just falling in, caving in it, and covering that whole area, leaving Rennick outside to deal with some of these blood hunters. He slaughtered one and then moved up the mountain, um, where he came across this shrine with these three pedestals with depressions in each of these stone pedestals of this like semi sphere, and he hears the sounds of battle coming through a hole at the top of this hill mountain. And inside, you guys had defeated many of these blood hunters, but these waves had come crashing into the cove and starting to rise the level of the water until the little Slarky came in, who is actually kind of underwhelming. I was really hoping he'd be stronger, but you guys just kited him, with the exception of Claude, who went toe to toe with this thing and is now unconscious, wrangled in one of his tentacles. Um, and that is where we had left off, I believe, at the top of initiative order, meaning Rennick is up first. Oh, and you guys freed the prisoners and Jade and Tepper. My bad. Very important piece there, and they are now running towards the hole that has been opened to then climb down and get out of this cove. All right, now Rennick.
Uh, okay. So, is there a point? So how far down? I tried to figure it out last week. How far down, or I'm sorry, how far up am I? I should say.
That's a good question. I don't know. Let's find out if we can. You are about 105 feet.
It's all right. There's 1 block's worth of water, which means it'll stop any fall damage.
That's I don't think that's how
You
it
don't
works.
have your iron bucket on you, dude.
Have you never played Minecraft?
Yeah, bro. No, he has never played Minecraft.
I haven't.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. He's told me that before. I was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
anyway.
Then, what I want to do then, I guess, is what is I want to use those the staff of healing, to do, I guess, mass cure wounds.
You are not attuned to it. Remember, you attuned to the speaking stone instead.
I thought I did that. I thought we
The
did it. Oh,
the fuck, what's it called? The murmur spy.
Spies remember.
Spy's
oh,
murmur.
oh, God damn it! You're right.
Close enough.
Shit. All right. Then. Oh my god. Is there? Okay, so this hole that I could see them through. Would you say that a small person could squeeze through there?
Oh yeah, a medium creature could squeeze
Oh.
through there, and really it'd just be falling through.
Okay.
And then Claude was there.
All right. So, is there a way that? Oh, okay. Okay. Then, so what I want to do is I want to, I guess, crawl through, but then I want to use my climbing speed to like walk. And I don't have a point of reference on this, but like to walk or climb, I should say. I guess would be on the technically the ceiling.
Okay.
To get right above the thing that has Claude. drop, and then when I get at least within, I don't know, what's healing word? What's like fucking 60 feet, 30 feet?
Healing word I think is 60.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I guess once I land on top of the thing, because the thing has clawed, right? And then just
Uh-huh.
cast healing word, right? Do I
Okay.
have my visualization correct? My memory.
Yeah, I mean, you had the
Okay.
movement speed for it. You could drop towards
Alright.
this creature.
And then I would do, gosh, I think it's normally 2d6. I'll do my last third level, so 3d6 if I am correct. And again to Claude. Roll
Okay.
one.
It's 3d4.
Ah, gross. Never mind then. 3d4 on it. Okay. 10.
Plus
Is there a plus? Then it would be plus 3, so 13.
healing word. Yeah, it'd be your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, 13.
Okay,
So
so
we all get 13.
you're gonna drop on top of the kraken, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is a almost 100-foot fall.
Okay.
Do
Here's
you have?
here's a question: would he have technically the movement speed to hit the ground this turn?
Would he have it left?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I don't think he'd hit
With
the
similar
ground
velocity,
yet.
You
yeah.
fall 60 feet in a round.
Oh, so
Okay.
he's 40 feet
Oh,
above the ground
shit, really?
still.
That's
Is
it?
that how that works?
He
Yeah.
is 5 feet above the kraken.
Amazing.
All right. So then I'll do that then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you continue to fall, you'll be taking some damage. Okay, cool. Rennick, anything else? I think you still have your action.
Oh well, if I have my action, I would like to I don't know, just fucking shoot this thing in the head with my crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
with my
Yeah.
father's gifts. It'll be a plus 10 on this.
Okay.
Oh,
Believe it or
damn
not, that hits.
it. And it's just this, but that's fine.
He's engaged in melee combat with now a conscious ally.
Oh, well, let me try and crit.
Well, you wouldn't have advantage, but you would have sneak attack, which is
Aw.
a bummer because you did crit. Um, but but you just get to apply your sneak attack damage.
Oh, damn you! I reserve the right to save that crit. All right, sneak attack. So okay, and then plus 4 on this, I guess.
Oof.
8.
Bummer. Okay.
But yeah, that's it.
Awesome. That's going to bring us to Tepper. Tepper is going to probably just continue to do his thing, which is move his 25 feet. Wait, halflings have 30, don't they?
Halflings have 25, I think.
Is it 25? Okay.
Yeah, I think any small creature is just 25.
And I believe he's within range, but let me double check that. Yes, he is going to arcane burst once again. Oof. And oh, he gets to make 2. So his first one goes wide as he's kind of like looking up and seeing Rennick fall from the heavens. This green energy shooting out of him towards Claude, and then a crossbow bolt being shot down. And he says, "Oh, that's just great, bud. Watch this though." And he misses his first shot, but he follows up with a second that does connect. Let's see here. He does. Ooh, 15 points of damage to little Slark. Okay, that is his movement speed. I don't think he's already got his displacement up. It's gonna bring us to little Slarky. Little Slarky, seeing this Dwerger now alive and wriggling in his grapple, is going to try and bite him. So let's see. You are restrained, so this is at advantage. Although I think it's gonna hit anyway. Okay.
17 to hit.
It was at advantage, and his first one was a 29.
Oh, okay.
You take 27 points of damage.
All right. I'll
You
make
fall
my con
unconscious.
saving throw. I got my con saving throw. 25. Still.
Oh shit, that's right. My apologies.
11. Nope.
Okay.
That's not that
I mean, either way, you're going inside this thing's gullet. Since you're
Again?
now medium. Well, he didn't go in last time, remember? Because he was still raging and large.
That was the original Slarky. He got us.
Yeah, the original Slarky. Yeah, he did.
Slarky the Greater. Slarky the Elder. Sorry.
Yeah, the Elder. I don't know if he's greater. Little Slarky's fucking you boys up, or at least Claude. So you are now swallowed and unconscious in there, Claude.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
It sees this creature falling towards it. It's going to make its tentacle attack against Rennick. It does have 20 feet of reach, so it can do that. Oh my god! And just miss big time. As Claude kind of is a little hard to choke down. That is it for little. No, actually, you know what? He is going to move. Oh, I don't want to bring you with me though. Okay. He's got enough to get here towards the water's edge, and then that slows him down. Okay. DeMarcus, you are up. Combo, you are on deck.
Amazing. Something I forgot I could do
Oh,
is
God.
is
Man, my least favorite words from you, DeMarcus.
it's not that big of a deal. It's gonna be useful, I'm sure. But I forgot that it's a bonus action to convert sorcery points to spell slots, or vice versa.
Yeah.
I forgot that's a bonus action. I always thought it was an action, so I never do it. I'm going to burn a first level spell slot to get 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
As my bonus action, and seeing this window bust out from Kamba next to me, and fucking Reddick falling from the ceiling and Claude get devoured, I'm going to jump off the balcony, and before I hit the ground, I'll do my soft little 10-foot fly landing thing to land about here, you know?
Okay.
But as I jump down, I'm going to twin spell target Kamba and Reddick.
Okay.
Vortex Warp, and put them in a flanking maneuver. I guess probably Kamba here between the Slarky and the people, and then Rennick here.
Okay, that would be Rennick might be in melee range there, but he'd be in the water, and Combo would not be in melee range there. Just
You can
FYI.
put. You can.
So,
You
I
can.
had the
You would.
angle all fucked up. Hold on. Actually,
You could see.
better.
You can see Kamba is can be straddling his broom.
So what
You can
about
put me over the water.
what about
How
putting
are
Kamba on
you-
this square?
Can
And
you see Combo?
through the window I can. He broke that window out last time.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the point of the dive, so I could see him from in there.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So where do you want?
So I guess it would be flanking on the actual raised platforms above the water. So I guess what, Kamba there, Reddick there. I don't know if Reddick wants to be in melee range, but I know he doesn't want to hit the ground. So
Okay. So you want Combo there, and you want Rennick here-ish.
Yeah, Reddick's got ways to get away
Okay.
if he needs to get away.
That's still not melee range. The tentacles are there for flavor. They're not.
Right.
They're
Well,
not
that's fine. They can figure that out. They're in the fight now.
Sounds good.
I'm just getting them into the fight. This thing's fucking Claude held his own for long enough, and now all 3 of us are fucking we're here. We're done with him.
Okay.
And that will be it's movement, bonus action, so that is it for me.
You don't want to do the 3d6 necrotic damage for
I
Oh, yeah.
don't
on either
think.
combo.
Oh, I
or
was gonna
Reddick.
say I don't think I can do that.
I would allow it if you wanted to hurt combo.
No, that's okay. I think I'll hold
Okay,
off.
just
This time.
check it.
Maybe next
Just
time.
check it.
Next time
Alright,
I
alright.
healing word him. Maybe I'll fucking throw that in there too.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
just
Why
let me
can't he
know.
do the necrotic thing?
No, I
Huh?
can't do it to. It has to be
It's
a target
the
of the
target.
spell.
Yeah, the target of your spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Legendary action. It's gonna swipe at
Boo.
combo.
Sounds about right.
26.
Yep.
Okay. Combo, you will take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Can I
It
burn
is
a
your
luck point to make you re-roll that?
Yeah, you can. Right? I think you can.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that is a thing. I still have all 3 of my luck points, so I'm gonna burn one, make you re-roll that.
Okay.
I don't get a saving throw. Ah, damn. I don't get a saving throw for the
No,
grapple.
you're automatically grappled. Now on your turn, you
damn.
can make a escape check, and you can use athletics, or you can use acrobatics.
That's either way.
Ah.
That thing it takes 3d8 damage for first entering my spiritual guardians.
Oh yeah, let me
As
move those over. Can you make a concentration check on that as well?
oh sure, sorry.
But yeah, go ahead and roll
What is concentration?
Constitution.
Constitution, and then I'm gonna roll I think it's a Wisdom saving throw for him. Yeah, he fails, so he'll take that full amount of damage.
So is it a saving throw or is it a just
Saving.
a check?
It is a saving throw.
Saving throw.
Okay, so that's a +6. Oh, 11.
And you took 15 points damage, so yeah, you're good. You still have.
Okay. So he takes 3d8. I didn't see what I rolled.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Ah, 15.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Can I attack
It is
while I'm
pretty good.
grappled? At disadvantage
you can.
or?
You are restrained in this grappled condition, so it is at disadvantage. But it is your turn.
And it takes an action to bust out of this grappled?
Correct.
What's the check on the grapple?
It is a athletics or it is a acrobatics.
Acrobatic. All right, I'm going to action, bust out of the grapple, action surge, and attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll either acrobatics or athletics check.
God damn it, dude. Luck.
Are you allowed to use it more than once in one turn? Oh, I guess it's your turn now, not Slarkrethel's.
Yeah.
Never mind. Go ahead. Yes.
All right. Let me just
Plus?
click off the luck. +6, sorry. 21.
Okay. That is enough to escape.
Um,
So you kind of drop in place. You are
No, they-
now, however far away from him. You are still 20 feet from Slarkrethel. I guess. Let me rephrase
I
that.
move
You are
in
10
20 feet.
Okay. You're going to
10
step
feet,
into the water, and it is difficult terrain.
Is it a free action to mount my broom or no?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't think so. I think mounting is an action of some sort. But let me see.
I'm trying to think of like the equivalent of mounting a horse, and that's probably like bonus action. I don't think that'd be like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
You can
mounting
mount
combat.
once during your move. You can mount a creature that is within 5 feet of you, spending half your movement speed to do so.
Okay.
So no action requirement, it's speed requirement, which you would have.
So
enough.
yeah, do I have the speed to mount it real quick and just kind of like hover over the water as if you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Alright.
you bust it out as you break out of the tentacle, and you straddle that witch's broom.
All right, then here we go. Jesus Christ, it was a long way to get this fucking thing. You'd think with a vortex warp, I'd be like right up on his ass. All right, these are both plus 11s. Holy crap, dude.
Okay. Neither of them hit.
Wow. Don't you have one more
Wow, I've
life
been
point?
rolling like I can't use it more than once in a turn.
Oh shit. Okay.
Inspiration.
Yeah, I do have inspiration. Can I use inspiration?
If you have it,
I do
Marcus,
have an
can you just
inspiration.
verify that for us?
Oh, it was yeah, sure. I don't know.
Oh my god, I cannot for the life of me grab or edit your bubble, and I don't know why.
Is it because I have things there? Was that was that the problem? I forgot.
I have it clicked off on my sheet. I don't know if you guys want. I don't know. I've been trying to do better with it.
Okay, we'll take your word for it.
I'll just re-roll one of the attacks.
Okay.
Dear God, if I don't hit this fucking son of a bitch. Plus 11, 19.
That hits.
Jesus Christ, dude. 1d8 plus 9. Oh, sorry. 1d8, 2d6 plus 9. So, with 24 damage.
Wow, that's a big hit.
Fucking God damn it.
Okay.
And then, bonus action. I don't know. Nothing. Got nothing.
Okay.
I just like hit him with the pommel of my thing, I guess.
Sure.
Plus 9. 18?
18 hits.
What was that, 1d4?
Yeah, and you're not raging, so it's just the D4.
Yeah, just the d4. Hey, yo.
Nice. Nice.
Kamba
Nice.
frustratingly misses a whole bunch and is mad.
Okay. That'll bring us to Claude, but before Claude's turn, Slarkrethel is going to take another legendary action. He is going.
I'm sorry. Before we do that, he takes 1d6 word. Oh, no, he doesn't because I'm not raging anymore. I'm sorry. I got confused with the Spirit Guardians. Never mind.
Oh, you're okay. Does a 19 hit you?
No.
All right. His tentacle snakes out, tries to grab you, but fails to do so. Claude, it is your turn. A death saving throw, please.
Right. That one.
Do you have inspiration?
I do not.
That is 2 fails.
Sorry, we'll get it back with a nat 20 next time.
That is going to bring us to Jade Evercrest, who is going to run forward. And I think she would be in range. Yes. Oh, I need to move this guy down a little bit. There we go. Jade is going to run up with her simple-ish rapier. That's the word I'm looking for. Which is a +1 magical rapier, so it's going to do some damage here.
Or not.
Or not.
I thought she had some weird sword or knife or something that she got. Didn't she?
That
No,
is a
it was
I don't know.
pretty
I don't
early
have
in the campaign.
I don't have her character sheet anymore. I'm just using a literal swashbuckler from the monster manual. Okay. I mean, that's all she's got. She rushed in there. She tried and failed. Rennick, before your go, he's going to try and grab you, seeing that combo's a little too tough to grab. Natural 19.
Yep.
Plus some change. He is going to. So you are now restrained, and you will take some damage. 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. I will say he's out of legendary actions. Okay, Rennick
For this round.
for now, yeah.
So hold on, I gotta do some math. 17 is so 13. Okay, all right. So he has me grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
He said I'm restrained.
Correct.
Okay.
Everything sucks.
Also correct.
Could I? Do I get any kind of like do I get any kind of idea of how deep his belly is?
This is the best your voice has ever come through, Rennick, in this
Oh
very
shit!
moment. I
Oh
don't know
really?
what you're doing, but it's good. I'm
Oh.
sorry, I got so distracted by the clarity of your voice, I did not hear your question.
Was it not clear last? Was it not clear last week?
No, you always sound kind of echoey and a little far away, at least to me.
You probably
But you,
sound like me,
yeah, you
like
normally
how I
sound like
sound all the
Mike,
time.
who is
Right.
also sounds a little far away.
Right,
Well,
exactly. Because I use
I'm in
my
my
phone.
closet.
I can't help but pace around. I mean, I'm walking around my room the entire time.
Yeah, I'm in my little closet right now, like literally closet. So that would be why.
Ooh, good acoustics in there, I guess.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, my apologies. What was your question?
That's right. Do I get like a rough estimate idea of how deep baby Slarkrethel's belly is? Like how? Yeah. Like how deep is it to his belly?
It is. I mean, he's a huge creature, and
Okay.
it's hard to say.
Right.
Why don't you tell me what you're thinking, and we'll see if it's something that Rennick could gauge.
I was thinking. Honestly, I was thinking of holding. So I actually do still have some spell slots. I forget I don't use spells that often. I was thinking of holding an action until because he's gonna try and eat me. Until he opens his mouth, and then I was going to Misty Step inside because I would be able to see at that point, like inside as far his gullet as I could.
Okay.
And then that would at least my thinking is that it would at least I know I'll get some acid damage, but which I'm resistant to, but it'll avoid the chomp, and then I'll be closer to Claude. So that we could die together. That's it. But it'd be my hope is that Claude at least makes it a 10 or higher, and I get like another round. That's my hope.
Okay.
But
Hey.
yeah, this is a risk. This is a big risk. I realize that.
Hey, gotta take big risks to get big reward, baby.
I just sacrifice myself so everyone can get away, and then everyone runs up to him and dies.
So I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop you from doing what you're gonna do, Rennick. I mean, you should go ahead and do that. Demarcus doesn't say anything, but just curious, why don't you just Misty Step out of the grab? Is there a reason you're going into this? Do you have a plan after that?
Yeah. Then after that, get as close to Claude as possible, and then healing word him.
Oh,
and then,
okay. So you can be an inside healer. Okay, I was like, what? Wait, wait.
And like, and also the whole like you are swallowed. Technically, I was not swallowed. So by raw, I'm not restrained once I get in that belly. I will defer to the DM on that, but I should have free movement to climb around.
I wasn't swallowed. I teleported into his stomach. I win. Checkmate, Storm.
But I'm willing. I know that there's some fuckery and some bullshittery, so I'm willing to defer.
That's great.
Yeah, stick it up your ass, Storm.
Yeah, Storm, fight that. I'm sorry. Was that the swallowed condition you're talking about? Well, guess what? I fucking wasn't, Storm. That's my way of thinking. I like this.
Oh
But
my
it depends.
god.
I realize it depends on the wording of it. Like if it says like once you are inside, you are considered swallowed, then my point is fucked. But
Yeah, I mean, you are inside, and the reason that the condition is blinded and restrained is because you're inside of it, not because of the action of swallowing
I don't
necessarily.
know.
Would
I
be
don't...
my judgment there. Okay, so you want to hold your action to Misty Step inside when its mouth opens, so you can be next to Claude.
and yes,
Is
because I guess I have
Claude
to.
swallowed or inside of its mouth? Can he see Claude?
I think he's.
No.
You guys can't see Claude right now. He is entirely inside the creature.
Yeah, I tried to
Okay.
pull that before, but Storm specified that like when its mouth is closed, it's essentially a tiny, tiny beak. So like there's no, because I was gonna attempt to vortex warp us, I think one of you out on Big Schlarky, but
Yeah.
that was
But-
Storm
but
shut that
right-
shit down last time.
But if you teleport inside when the beak is fully open right before he bites you because you've readied an action, I am okay with that. I would say that would completely dodge the bite, but you would be inside it.
Okay. What if? Because I haven't done this at all, which I was about to do it when I was falling, but I wild shape into like a little spider, and then
Okay.
just kind of crawl up in there.
How
same
much
thing?
movement speed does a little spider have?
750. Oh, I don't know.
Wow, I was like, whoa, that's way further than
Jesus
I thought.
fucking
No, it is.
lightning fucking light speed spider over here.
Well, a giant wolf spider is 40, but I think a small spider is like just 20. But I'll double check.
Okay. You have 20. So if your movement speed is 20, you could crawl down its little tentacle and head towards the beak, and you would just get there.
Well, okay. Okay, so then let me see what it is. Let me see what.
And Rennick's always up to some tomfoolery.
Okay. And because I'm tiny, right? So I'm tiny, teeny tiny. Yep. 20 and 20. And I was willing to like bonus action dash, but if 20 is all I need, I think this is what I'll do. That's what I'll do.
Do you get bonus action dash while you're shape changed?
You can't.
Do
You
what?
what?
You have all the same stats and abilities as a spider, except for your wisdom and intelligence, I believe.
So
is
if
what the
you
druid-
shape changed into something that had like a bonus action dash, then you so
could.
okay,
Yeah.
so it goes by the creature's stat
What?
block.
Correct.
No,
Yeah,
but
you
can
keep the creature
all
stat.
keep all your stuff, and I could bonus action dash as a rogue. I thought you can
No,
keep all your
you
stuff.
don't. No, you
Ah.
become a spider.
Yeah.
And
That's
Oh.
what
You are
it is.
essentially the spider stat block. The only exception to that is that you keep your wisdom and
You
charisma
keep your
or
wisdom. Oh, okay.
intelligence. Yeah, you keep some of your attributes,
Now-
like your non-physical ones.
Now to add on
Well,
to
I'm
the
sorry,
now
I
to
meant
add on to the
say that
fuckery.
I wild shape into a thieving spider. Now do I get it?
I don't know. I
Now-
don't know what a seething
Now
spider does.
because
No,
because
thieving
I'm
spider, rogue spider.
because I'm enjoying this fuckery of picking words apart to fuck with Storm. Technically, using a bonus action dash as a rogue is something you get second level called cunning action, which if you were to ask me, cunningness would have to do with intelligence or wisdom, which you did just say stay the same after you transform into a spider. So technically, he'd still be just as cunning. He'd be just as.
No That's
Listen,
jump, dude.
you do not want me to take you to dungeon court right now. 'Cause I will fuck you up, Marcus.
I would have to testify against you on that one. But yeah, I'll do.
Okay.
I'll do the spider thing and the crawl. If 20 gets me there, then that's cool. I'll do it.
It'll get you to his mouth.
Oh, to his mouth. Oh, well,
Yeah, I mean,
oh.
it is at the very
Oh, okay.
extent of your movement speed.
Oh, and I probably can't hold that action anyway, right? So
Can't you action dash? Or did you use your action to shape change?
it would be.
Well, he's grappled right now, so he has
I'm
0
grappled
movement
right now.
What if as he ate you, you transformed into a bear in his fucking mouth and blew his beak apart?
I can't do a bear. I could do an axe beak. Oh, I could do an axe beak.
I don't even know what that is.
It's oh, you guys faced them in the very first session. They're the little they're like
Probably wasn't
emus
there for
with
that.
an axe face.
Oh, okay.
The orcs were riding them in combat. All right, Rennick, what are
ooh,
you
well,
doing?
Okay. I will go ahead and I'll hold my action. If he is looks like he's gonna swallow me, and then I'll misty step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
There
That
you go.
is-
And then bonus action. I don't think I get anything for a bonus. No. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
That's it.
That is going to bring us to Tepper, which weirdly just rolled in D&D Beyond. Tepper is going to shoot off a couple of bolts. That is a miss. Oh. And that is also a miss. Okay. Quad. You have a brief moment of lucidity lying there in this puddle of acid, burning away your flesh. And you're reassured by the thought that you made the noble sacrifice to save your friends. As you take 6d6 acid, which would hit your third and final death save,
Oh no.
Dun, dun, dun.
which happens at the start of the Kraken's turn.
It also takes 38 points of damage.
Okay. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw, I believe. He'll roll that now. Okay. Yeah, he definitely fails. He'll take that 13 points of damage. He is... Let me see. He is going to bite Rennick. He will do so with advantage, but that triggers your held action.
Correct.
There is not enough room for you in here, Rennick. So as that maw opens all the way, you try to misty step in and are ejected out. You take no damage. He didn't get his attack on you. You dodged it. But you fall. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you keep your feet.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. This is plus 8. 16.
Okay. Yeah, you land on your feet without issue. Kamba, you're right up in his grill. He's going to attempt to bite you as he kind of undulates and he opens his maw once again.
Oof.
Dirty 30. You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and you go into his maw, and about half your body gets in there, and you see Claude. And you've never seen Claude in this condition before. His flesh is burning away, his bone is exposed, and he's not moving. He's not responding, he's not breathing in that brief moment that you're in there. And then you also get ejected out. Not as forcefully as Rennick when he kind of teleported, expanded in mass, and then fell out of the beak.
I used parry, by the way, to reduce the damage. To reduce the damage by that number plus 2. So
Okay.
6 damage, so I took 11 damage.
Okay, sounds good.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good.
And you could kind of see me preparing as if I'm gonna like try and dive back in that mouth.
Okay.
Combo
That is-
shouts out, "Claude!"
DeMarcus, you're up. Combo, you're on deck.
Claude's dead. Claude's dead. Wah!
Oh.
Claude's dead, DeMarcus.
I don't know what to do about that.
Grab his sword! Grab his sword!
Yeah, start looting. I searched the body.
You can't search the body.
Okay, fuck me. What is? Let me pull the meter. This.
Blast this fucking thing into oblivion.
How's he looking? How's Slarky looking here?
Slarky looks really hurt, especially after the Spirit Guardians.
Fuck me. What do I have? I know I have some bullshit. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me scroll through my list of bullshit real quick.
Gotta revivify scroll.
Oh god. I fucking. So, you said you said that was his third death saving throw, like he's dead.
Bot is dead.
Fucking.
You don't need to bring him to Callus to bring him back, dude.
Run up my 35 feet without that won't even get me in range. Oh, and then my 10 feet of fly, I guess. So I'll do 45 to kind of get in between. Turn my camera angle here. Where's Rennick? Right there on the ground in front, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Hold on. Not gonna work. None of that's gonna work. Can't do shit. I'm just gonna fucking try to blast this motherfucker, I guess. With well, not lightning bolt. So I guess I'm gonna just fucking launch a bunch of fucking magic missiles into his gut. Trying to make him fucking a horrible attempt to make him puke up Claude, 3rd level.
Okay.
I don't really got shit else.
Is it the same like thing if we deal enough damage he pukes out Claude?
It has to be done from the inside.
Yeah.
Oh
But yes.
5d4 plus 5. And I use my last sorcery point.
Save it.
Okay.
He only had 15 points.
Okay. So Combo starts screaming, Claude's dead, and I'm watching them get ejected, and I just fucking unleashed the highest spell slot level I have left of fucking magic missiles in a desperate attempt.
Okay.
And then
All of those missiles impact it. It tries swatting them away with its tentacles, and its tentacles, your magic missiles puncture all the way through this violet, almost dark purple, really. Blood starts spewing all over the place, and one of your missiles pierces the ink sac inside its body, and it starts oozing out, and this fluid just starts spreading into the water all around you as it starts flailing in its death throes, and it vomits up Claude's body onto the shore as it finally topples to the side. And you can see Claude His magnificent robe is burned through and still
Oh, no.
covered in acid. His flesh is mostly eaten away at this point.
I look over to the party of all the prisoners we saved. And I yell over, one of you has to know Revivify. Some of you has to be able to do something. And I fucking start directing them all as I rush over to the party.
There were those 2 healers.
They're like the equivalent of a second level cleric.
Anybody have a scroll? Revivify? Anything? The know-how? The ability? A spell?
I do cast Gentle Repose on it.
Okay.
Just just in case.
Um,
And I do have
Seeing-
to touch. Want me to do like acid damage?
Seeing that Claude is dead and understanding the heroic sacrifice his friend has made, and confident that in this world of gods and magics and unknown things, he'll see his friend again. Kamba, look, we came here for that scepter. If this is one of Slarkrethel's places guarded by this thing, we need to find wherever he might have stashed it. Y'all agree? If we let Claude die for nothing, that means that I led y'all here. I got Claude killed. I can't weigh that on my conscience. Not without getting the scepter. Not without having it all mean something. And Klamba starts wading into the water, expecting it to be underwater somewhere, and he can hold his breath for up to an hour.
Okay.
I would cast like all snotty nosed like a fucking 14, 15-year-old kid who's doesn't like people dying, obviously. He's like, I cast like detect magic to see if I could maybe find something.
Yeah, Combo uses his class ability to immediately know anything magical. Sorry, as an action, I can open my awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Till the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to.
Okay. So you both do essentially detect magic.
Yeah.
And both of your heads turn at the exact same time back to Lil Slarky's body. And you can see this pulsing magical energy coming from his center, the center of his being. And you would know that this is trying to think of what school of magic that would be.
Kamba begins going over while he forms the thought in his mind, and he begins carving away at flesh until he sees whatever it is.
Okay. Conjuration is the school.
Meanwhile, Demarcus drops his knees and has a thought and begins praying to Aether and Callus for help.
I'd be helping Combo with the carvings.
Oh, that's very much like a Sylvan Shadows moment. Nobody's ever fucking read that book. Sorry. There's a great moment with the cleric, and he's like, "Veneer," and he screams out, and fucking badass shit happens. It's great.
Okay, DeMarcus, you can make a religion check if you'd like.
Okay. Only a +5. Do you want to pop up? No, there it is. Fuck you, Slarkrethel.
23.
And me.
You're not a godly man. So I think probably a part of you, DeMarcus, feels like nothing's going to happen here, but it's worth the effort. But something does happen. You get this impression on your mind of this kind of staticky feeling that you feel sometimes after you've cast a lightning spell of yours. That kind of residual energy that lifts the arm hair that DeMarcus may or may not have. I don't want to make
He
that choice for you.
waxes.
He waxes.
Ah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
And you get this, and it gives you the sense that there is something blocking this communication. That is the impression that you're left with.
All right. I think Demarcus just stands up then, kind of in defeat, and walks over to observe or help where may need be with what Rennick and Comber are doing.
Yeah. As you finish and look over, you see that they have started shredding aside this calamari of little Slarky. Um, and Kamba reaches his claws in and pulls out that source of magical energy. And Kamba, once again, your mind is filled with memories of home as you hear your mother's voice once again. Well, now, I knew I could count on you, son. Just so close.
Combo
Another,
reaches through the sinew and rips through whatever the fuck this thing is.
yeah. You've got this massive black pearl. It looks like a palantir from Lord of the Rings. It is huge, and it's the second one that you have now. Rennick, you've helped him carve this out. And looking at it, you think that is the exact size of those pedestals at the top of the mountain.
Yeah, come on, those. That's the exact size of those. There were some pedestals up top. Was there? It was three of them, though, right?
Yeah, there was 3.
There were like three like empty pedestals, and like you already have one of them. That's the second one. Maybe there's a third here somewhere.
We don't have time for this, kid. We don't have time to be messing around with some wild goose chase. Pearls. Paul's dead. I saw you praying to Marcus. What did Aether say?
Something's interrupting the connection.
Kamba looks around. Is there a shrine built to this fucking thing? Or something like that around us in this room?
As you're looking around and investigating, the water level has steadily started decreasing. Not quite that much, my God. Let me fix that real quick. About back to its original levels, a little more. But what you see is where Slarkrethel, little Slarky, has like drug his body across this floor, kind of like half swimming, half you know using his appendages to literally pull himself. There is this trail, and you can see it now that the water has calmed a bit. Right at the edge of where the inky black substance mixed with his violet blood, right where that starts to ebb, and you can see the ocean floor. There is a track of disturbed stone and sand leading out of the cove. But you don't see a shrine dedicated to this creature.
Demarcus looks at Kamba, assuming Kamba points that out. Demarcus looks at Kamba and just kind of wordlessly, I fucking sprint towards that trail and dive into the water as I hold my breath.
Okay.
And I try to.
Kamba follows, yeah, same, but he has to keep in mind that he can only travel up to 30 minutes, theoretically, in a single direction.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If I can only hold my breath for an hour.
Yeah.
I guess I would follow. I look back and like, oh, I guess we're doing this, and I would follow. And the moment
We take a short rest first. Kamba gets back things on a short rest.
That's up to you guys. But Rennick, what are you gonna do?
Like as soon as I need to get in the water, I would use my wild shape to turn into, I guess, like a crocodile or alligator. I think it's a crocodile. Yeah.
Okay.
I could do swim speeds now, right? Yeah, I could do swim. Yeah.
Okay. You guys start following this trail, and it's about 20 minutes of swimming, and then the trail starts to change. At first, it seems like it's widening quite a bit, and then you notice some debris here and there as you're swimming, and then you can see this wreckage, this old ship. And looking in, you can see it's kind of it's almost it's a cave underwater, formed of this broken ship, and you start swimming towards it. And Kamba, if you would do your magical senses once again, if you can.
I can do it like 6 times.
Okay. So you coming in here, you would get a ping, potentially. It's a roll of the dice. Go ahead and roll a d100 for me, Kamba.
Oh.
There's a 50-50 chance. Claude, sorry, not Claude. Wow. My bad. That was poor taste.
Claude, you keep
Kamba.
not talking. Kamba.
Claude, you remain super dead. Kamba, you're swimming in here and you get this magical ping, and you get a couple actually, but one is stronger than the rest, and you're drawn towards it, and there's something familiar about it. And coming close, you see a scepter, and it looks virtually identical to the one that Imrith stole off of Princess Sarissa's neck and locked her to the Wormskull throne.
Kamba grabs it and turns to Demarcus and Rennick and points out the other magical items that he detected. And then begins to swim back, holding it, clutching it, tightly, tucking it into between the folds in between his shell.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
I'm still linked mentally with.
well,
I would still be linked mentally with Rennick, right?
Real quick, Kamba spares a glance for another of these black pearls or anything, like I said, with the Kamba Libertorter clan.
Yeah, you
Possibly.
you don't see anything. Nothing magical at the very least would come to you.
Okay.
You'd have to spend a fair amount of time searching to see if you could find any traces.
Kamba can't hold his breath indefinitely, so he begins swimming back.
Okay, sounds good. And
Marcus
yes,
can say more.
I believe the murmur spy is indefinite as long as
Spy's
you guys
murmur.
are tuned to it. God damn it. Spy's murmur.
I just mean like him transforming into a crocodile. You still have like.
You still have your mental faculties. So
Yeah. Okay.
I would say that and your equipment becomes part of your form. So I would say, yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. So I just let him know as like Kamba points at these items. I just let Rennick know to stick close with me in case I need to fucking teleport us. Just
Okay.
stay within a reach of me as we like, I guess, search through these items.
Okay.
Investigate
I'll have
the
each
area.
of you roll a D100 for me, please.
Scroll of revivify. Scroll of revivify.
Right?
An 84.
Scroll of revivify. Scroll of revivify.
Am I rolling too?
Yes, you are.
Scroll of animate dead. We'll just have him follow us around. Holy
100
fuck!
baby.
Scroll of
A
revivify.
100. Wow.
Give us
Wow.
a scroll of revivify.
Give us 2 claws.
Claw duplicates. Now they're only size small, but now there's 2 of them.
Okay,
Yes.
let's do the D100 first. You almost miss it, Rennick, because it just looks like some black silk cloth. Looks a lot like a handkerchief. And you pick it up to move it, and you realize that it unfolds and becomes like rigid as you find a portable hole.
Oh.
Okay, and then DeMarcus, you had an 84. I need you to roll another D100 for me, please. Okay.
Is it just
You-
me, or does somebody have a Xerox machine going?
I hear that too.
I hear it too, yeah.
I do also hear that. I don't think that's me. Unless one of my fans is going out. No, my computer sounds okay. You find a little trinket, DeMarcus. It's this finely crafted wooden swan boat. You find one of Qual's feather tokens for the swan boat.
What?
You can use an action to touch the token to a body of water at least 60 feet in diameter. The token disappears and a 50-foot long, 20-foot wide boat shaped like a swan takes its place. The boat is self-propelled and moves across water at a speed of 6 miles per hour. You can use an action while on the boat to command it to move or to turn up to 90 degrees. The boat can carry up to 32 medium or smaller creatures.
Jesus.
And a large creature counts as 4 medium creatures, while a huge creature counts as 9. The boat remains for 24 hours and then disappears. You can dismiss the boat as an action.
24 hours and then disappears forever?
Yes, it is a one-time
Damn, I was
dismiss.
about to use it to pass by combo and beat him back to shore just for fun. But
That's fun. That's fun. Okay.
you know what? You find
roll,
2 of them.
Each of you roll one of every die.
What the fuck?
One of every die. Oops.
Is that a
That's a living
D10 and a
slaughter.
D100? So it's gonna be 2
Yep.
D10s.
Yep.
So two D10s and 2 00 dice, right?
One D10. One of every die. Just click one on each of them.
Oh, okay. Let me
Okay.
ignore mine then.
Here you go.
Why does that keep doing 2D8s? Or 2D10s? That's weird.
Because of the probably because of the what's my jiggy?
There we go.
Percentile.
Okay.
Right on.
Okay. You find the equivalent of about, gosh, what would that be? Math. I'm gonna need to use a calculator. My God. Hold, please.
6.
2,100 gold pieces.
Each?
A small haul for a juvenile kraken.
Each or total?
Total. Okay. You guys make it back
You write that down
to.
for me, Demarcus.
2100 fucking. That's
Actually, you know what? No, fuck that. Don't write that down. I can add it to myself. I've been collecting all my Olin gold. I have tons of gold.
1050, 525 each if we get Claude back up, but 525 each for now.
Yeah, it's 525.
Okay. You make it back into the cavern, and you see, the crew has. I mean, as you're approaching back, you see that the crew has gone to the Kelpy's Kiss, and some of them have started preparing it for its voyage. But Jade and Tepper are standing next to Claude, and you can hear Tepper talking to Jade as you emerge from the water. I just can't believe he did that. That was just like super, super fucking brave of him. And Jade says, well, you do what you gotta do for your crew, I suppose. And Claude will always be a part of our crew. Ain't that right, Tepper? Oh, you got it, boss lady. Absolutely. One of the best crew members.
Demarcus kind of ignoring the conversation entirely. I just realized I still have that fucking like 26 strength for probably like 20 more minutes now because you said it was 20 minutes there. I'm gonna pick up Claude's body and start walking it towards the Kelpy's Kiss.
Okay. As you're
I'll follow
walking, Jade
next to
joins
him.
you, and she says, wow, you been working out, DeMarcus?
Just a potion.
Well, better enjoy it while it lasts, I suppose.
Demarcus starts thinking about whether he should get a gym membership or not, and then realizes he's carrying his dead friend. He'll figure that out later.
Well, you good here, Jade? You good to get the Kelpy's Kiss back to somewhere more hospitable?
Yeah, I think so. We'll be running a pretty light crew, but enough to manage. We can make it back to Neverwinter. Hire some new crew, make some repairs.
Then here's the thing. And Combo looks at Rennick and Demarcus and he says, we blow the conch, we get back there, and none of us know how to use this scepter. We need to find somebody we can trust when we're there. Somebody that can use it. Who knows what we're going to be walking into? We should rest up before we blow it.
One last thing before we leave this island. Do we want to see that thing that you found in the body? Do we want to see how it interacts with the statues that Rennick told us about? Or with the
Oh, you mean up top?
Combo looks up to the top of the mountain and he says, wow, goose chase. Fine. And he jumps on his broom and he flies up.
Yeah, I put Claude's body on the ship first, and then make the climb.
Okay.
I followed Demarcus.
All right. So you come up to the top.
I wait for them.
And yeah, you see before you these three pedestals, and that those depressions in them, and they do combo seem the right size.
Combo puts one in. The right one.
Ooh, wrong answer.
Roll a saving throw.
You put in the right one, and you just see smoke.
Coming from where?
The orb itself becomes transparent instead of this large black, perfectly circular pearl. You now see these waves in it, as if it's rising smoke.
Kamba sort of like Fushigis the other ball in his left hand, and he eyes the left pedestal, and he kind of eyes Rennick and Demarcus, and he says, "Well, here's hoping that this one leads us to another clue." And he puts it in.
I'm like, be careful, it blasted me.
Okay, you're doing the far left one.
Yeah, why not?
So you place the pearl in that slot, and once again, it stops being a black pearl and kind of emanates this image. And it wavers a little bit, but you can see it relatively clearly. You see what looks like a gunwale of a boat, and in the distance, stars dotting the sky.
Kamba using his his memory. He draws up his history, you know what I mean? And he tries to identify some of the constellations.
You can make a history check.
Yep. Sorry. Say +5. Damn.
They don't ring a bell.
Demarcus, Rennick, you recognize those stars? Any of the formations? Rennick, you're a man of the nature. You tell me about it.
I mean, there were no stars in the Underdark, so I don't think I can help you there, buddy.
My history and nature are both +5.
Okay.
So whatever makes more sense, Storm. Is 23.
Yeah, I mean either would be good there, and frankly, they don't ring a bell for you either, and you feel confident about that.
These constellations aren't like. So do they not like? Is it like not matching up with like actual constellations in the night sky that I would have like that are known?
Yeah, they don't match up.
Okay, at this point, I would kind of see if any of my little goblinoid fathers would have mentioned anything like that, especially the hobgoblin. He was a man of magical science.
Okay.
Should I what Arcana or history or
You can roll history.
this would be a +4 to that. 14.
Yeah, you remember that, he really liked stars, but you don't really remember much beyond the fact that he was a pretty avid
Stargazer, as it were.
yeah, stargazer. That's a good way of putting it.
I got nothing.
Marcus, you're the calligrapher here. Make a little rubbing of this or a drawing of it or something. Map out them stars.
I pull out my iPhone and take a picture. Yeah. What would calligraphy be? Fucking sleight of hand?
Weren't you good with? I'm sorry, forgery. That's what it was,
Yeah.
right?
No, I have calligraphy and forgery. Are my 2 tool proficiencies and toolkits.
I mean, you could draw it.
I do that.
Okay.
I try and help as only an annoying teenager can. No, not there. Don't. That's a little thick. It's more like a little whoosh. It's more like a whoosh.
Not Kava. Jesus Christ! Holy fuck! The market Darius looks at Kava like, wait, do we ever search that old guy? Do you think maybe he has the third one?
Oh, do I remember seeing anything?
All right, then we go search all the bodies.
I guess we investigate just in general. Search everything.
Yeah, I would go into that room with that old guy to see what's up there.
Okay. Yeah, you see, he is wearing a +1 breastplate.
Ooh.
He has a +1 greatsword that he was wielding.
Who's this now? The old guy?
Yeah, the old guy.
Okay.
That lot of good it did him.
Yeah, right. It didn't do him a ton of good. And that's it. Like he once again, these Kraken fanatics do not carry anything of value on them. They're strictly utilitarian, kind of harkening back to those logs that you found on the Blood Letter vessel about donating everything or tithing everything to the
Did any
abyss.
of those things mention any weird stars? The black star. I can see it clearly.
I'm
Strange
sorry,
stars.
what was that?
Did any of the logs mention any strange stars or anything?
Not to your knowledge.
So when he was looking like nervous about something, which is why I stayed my hand. Is there anything in the room that he was in that would lead me to think like, oh, okay, this is why he was wearing or anything that sort of like would tie anything together, or well, I don't know, black pearl or anything?
You can make an investigation check.
I would happily make such a check. It's a +4 on this. 24.
Damn.
Okay. So yeah, looking about, nothing really jumps out at you. You come through and you feel like you've done an extremely thorough search. And ultimately this just feels like a kind of hidden warehouse on an island. Nothing special about it. Nothing jumps out at you. Just some tents. You find all the supply crates from the Kelpy's Kiss, which a lot of the crew members are gathering as you're going through this investigation. But you don't see anything of value, just the bare necessity for survival.
And nothing in that room that I had peered into that first time.
No, once again, this is
Mm.
just it's certainly nicer
Right.
than the rest. And there's some books there, but nothing again of note. It again remains pretty utilitarian.
We're wasting time here, kid. Claude's dead. We gotta blow that horn. We gotta get this going. Maybe there's someone there in the maelstrom that can help us. Who knows what's going on there?
I know you're upset, but we really need to rest, so we can't blow that horn just yet. Like on a scale of 1 to I don't know 88, I'm like at a 4.
I don't know. I'm on a scale of 1 to 49. I'm pretty much a 49. I mean, I guess we could get on the Kelpy's Kiss and make way, get out of here, and then get a rest. And in the morning, we can always blow the horn.
Is this something that we would know how to use, this scepter?
You would recognize it. Princess Sarissa didn't wield it per se, but as soon as it left her person is when that field of magical energy trapped her on the throne.
The Marcus Arcana.
Okay, so you're implying, or I'm taking that as if we were to get the staff in her hands while she's frozen, or lay it across her hands or some shit like that, then she would come back.
You think that would
potentially?
No, it's more like that SpongeBob episode where Squidward's all bandaged up,
Where
and
he
they jam the
jams
fucking
the
jellyfish
fucking
rod
jellyfish.
through his fucking
Yeah.
hand. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you saw where I was going with that immediately.
That's also an option.
Firmly
Firmly grasp it. Fucking- yeah. Yeah.
Combat javelins the scepter in. All right. Then yeah, I guess that's the plan, Rennick. Or I'm sorry, whoever came up with that idea to go on the Kelpy's Kiss. If they're taking off within this day,
Yeah, they will.
if not we sleep in these tents.
Yeah, they're just going to take maybe a couple of hours to make sure the vessel's ready, load up what they can, and then they're getting the hell out of Dodge.
I use
They
my
don't want to be
last
here
15
anymore.
minutes of like strength, or like 10 minutes of strength, to like help start loading until
Okay.
like I'm carrying a heavy box and the potion wears off and it falls to the ground, and I just whistle as I walk away and go find a place to take a nap on the ship.
Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough. Okay, so you guys head out on the Kelpy's Kiss onto the open seas, and you are able to successfully complete a long rest.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, Claude. I feel really bad.
Yeah, I
Level
mean,
up.
what?
It's all good.
Did you say level up?
I did.
Ooh,
Oh.
that almost fucking slid through the cracks because we were talking.
I know.
Can Claude level up too?
His new
If you
character
can
will
bring
be
Claude back to life, he would have gotten enough XP to level up there. So if you find a way to bring Claude back, he would be a level 12 barbarian or whatever his level up choice is.
Flood doesn't level up. You stole his kill.
Yeah,
Mark
so
is
let's
still
let's go in
good.
order here. Kamba, go ahead and roll. Well, I guess what class are you taking?
Barbarian level 4, and I am taking dual wielding feat.
Okay, awesome.
I mean, if you're into it, I want to explore how this is going to work. If it doesn't work out, I don't know what I want to do. I hope I don't ruin my fucking character entirely.
What feat are you taking?
Sorry, dual wielder, so that I can wield both the Libertorter and the Dragon Longsword at the same time.
Okay, yeah, that works for me. Go ahead and roll 2d12 then for your hit points.
Sorry, 1 second. Dual wielder. 2d12?
Yep.
Yeah.
So 7 is what you will add to the rolled amount.
You want to just do that for me?
Oh my god. Yeah, I can do it for you.
Yeah, dude. This is how combo plays. We're going straight honesty, and there's nothing more honest than just having the DM do it for you.
Okay, DeMarcus.
I'm taking my 3rd bard level and picking my school right now, but that'll be D8s. That's disgusting.
5 isn't too bad.
For a total of 54.
Are you gonna do a Bard of Eloquence?
I don't know. I'm looking right now. Like, glamour definitely stands out at me, but also seems useless in the long run.
I've always had fun playing Glamour Bard. It does seem kind of
The
useless.
College of Blades is fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, it's just not my. That doesn't make sense for my fighting style.
Allows you to teleport around.
I mean, I don't need more teleportation, but it doesn't give me.
Oh, I know. That's why I was just saying it's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while you're thinking on that, Rennick.
I am doing another rogue, so I could do get my ASI.
Okay.
Choose. Wow. All right, cool. And I haven't decided on what it's going to be. It's definitely going to be a feat. I don't know. Like normally, I would just go ahead and be obvious and do sharpshooter, but my rolls are shit, so I don't know if I can handle a -5. So I'll probably do because it makes sense with this character. Shadow touched, because that'll give me a +1 on my wisdom, and I need that to be 18 anyway. So, well, I think I just answered the question. There you go.
Well, there you go. All right.
Is there a limit to how long Claude it can be dead for?
Yes.
Yeah,
long is
it,
that?
it
have
was it was
somebody
a
that can
minute
cast
per
Gentle
revivify,
Repose.
Ooh. So we need true resurrection then.
Yeah,
or
you need
godly intervention.
Well, it's well, in the next 10 days, he's as he is right now, so maybe that helps. We can find
I
out.
don't think so. I think the wording of resurrection is within that time. Otherwise, I don't know. I'll have to double check that because I'm not 100%
Well,
certain.
I think Revivify is like within like an hour, and then I mean I think that's the point of a gentle repost is to give you time to get them somewhere.
Holy
So like,
shit!
right? Am I right? I mean,
Resurrection. You touch a dead creature that has been dead for no more than a century, that didn't die of old age, and that isn't undead. Returns to life with all its hit points.
Yeah, that's for resurrection.
Yep.
and then
Revivify is at
is
lower level and third
it's like
level spell.
it's like an
Each
hour.
creature has died within the last minute. That creature
Oh,
returns to
minute.
life with 1 hit point. The spell can't return to life a creature that's died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
And then what is the? I mean, he's
Yeah,
probably
what's the
missing
wording?
a fucking shit ton of.
Repose.
He's probably missing a shit ton of body parts though.
Hey, I figured out what college I'm taking, and it makes sense. I'm taking the College of Valor.
Oh, nice.
Which combo? I mean, it's gonna be helpful for everybody, but my Bardic Inspiration die can be used to add to either weapon damage or alternatively to raise your AC if you get hit. You can use your reaction to roll a Bardic Inspiration, add to your AC.
Oh, nice.
Also, I am now proficient in medium armor, shields, and martial weapons, which medium armor doesn't interest me because I already have amazing armor. But you know that shield I've been carrying that combo attached the fucking immovable rod to? I can just wield that in my other hand with the staff that I cast spells with in the other.
I forgot about that fucking.
So, Storm, my
Concoction.
AC as a sorcerer is now going to be 19.
Cool. I ain't worried about it.
I'll make you worry. Nah, I think it's more for the Bardics being more combat use makes a lot more sense for the utilitarian fucking like the utility fucking sorcerer that I am.
Yeah.
So
No, I like it.
yeah, I think that's definitely the right path. Like the one that actually makes sense with my play style. Like it's definitely the one that like yeah, like I would have figured the fuck out how to use a shield by now, and I would definitely be trying to weave my magic to make people hit harder and be more of a wall to keep me away from the fucking enemy for longer. So, yep, that's definitely what I'm going with.
All right. Awesome. I'm sorry. What was the name of the college again?
Valor.
Valor.
Valor. Sick. Okay. So you guys awake the next morning feeling strengthened, if not sorrowed. What would you like to do?
Well, it's now or never, folks. And Kaba takes out from the bag of holding the conch, which, if I remember correctly, is like 4.5 feet long. So it's like a didgeridoo.
It is a large conch, but it's not quite 4.5 feet long. But it is pretty big, yeah. It's comically large.
Kaba holds it because he has his huge things, and he says, "Well, we'll get that scepter back in the right hands, and we got to find a way to get Claude back. I don't give a good gosh darn about this dragon no more. We'll go see Callus. I'll go down to the goddamn depths of Avernus myself to pull that bastard out of hell. Y'all ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Grab on." And as everybody grabs it, Kamba blows with all of his mortal might. And I'm hoping somebody's like holding fucking the dead body of Claude's hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to bring him along. And also, that spell does specifically say that it extends that period of time. So, yeah, he would still be eligible for Revivify if you can find somebody that can cast it.
Oh, sweet. That just made our chances much, much better.
Yeah,
Considering
because
it's a level 3 spell.
yeah, it's a third level spell, so it's much more reasonable. Okay, awesome. So you guys teleport in to the maelstrom, and you once again find yourselves in a familiar place. However, it's a little different upon your arrival.
Oh
You
no.
you teleport in, and you are met with this wall that was not there previously, and it's got coral growing along it. You can see there's still some like what's the word I'm looking for here? Creatures that live in coral reefs. I don't know what you call those, crustaceans and whatnot. Um, you can you can see them, and and then they start to move, and you see this light behind this stone wall as this perfectly formed shield wall breaks, and these storm giants come rushing forward holding tridents made of lightning to strike. And then that's when you also realize there are dozens of dead bodies around you. Few giants, but mostly orcs, hobgoblins, orcs of like the Orog variety and that heavy armor, just littering the floor.
Kamba raises the scepter above his head and says, we have returned, triumphant.
Kinda.
Does anyone know Revivify?
So you guys appear here. You've got these storm giants that look like they're about ready to kill you. But before they strike, they recognize you and they hear you. Um, and you can see a smile break across one of their faces, and you recognize him, despite the fact that he is now missing an eye, and he has
Oh, no.
a real cool eye patch over his eye. But this is the king's brother, General Uthor, and he sees all of you, and he says, "Oh, Venkaman, we did not hold out hope that after Sarissa was frozen to the throne, and then Nim was was the bearer of bad news." You can see the weight of his brother's death is certainly weighing on him. But if we can free Sarissa, then we can really turn the tides here.
Yeah, look, you must have healers here, right? I got bigger fists to cry than your scepter.
Healers, yes, we do. And he sees Claude's body, but I fear we do not have healers powerful enough for that. We've even our own magics are what is
What about
potent
the princess? Uh, Surely someone so tall and beautiful as her would be able to help, right? Where is she? Let's take her.
She's still trapped on the throne, and she was not a practitioner of healing magics. She had an affinity for conjuration and evocation. She is not the one that can help you here. Unfortunately, as you can see, and he gestures at all the other storm giants around him, we are fighting with our own wounds unhealed because we lack the power to restore ourselves fully. And we have not had any rest in many days. The siege has been relentless, and the losses have been heavy.
And
Oh,
Kamba, in frustration, starts to walk forward and push his way through the shield wall. We ain't got time for this.
I imagine it's safe to say that I would have not like disattuned from the spy thing and then like attuned to staff of healing.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Okay. Thank you. And I will go around, I guess, staff of healing people as much as I can. Hold on, let me check the staff. Bitch, is there revivify on this fucking staff? Okay, no, lesser restoration. Never mind. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you start healing all of these storm giant warriors, and it's a drop in a bucket, but the gesture certainly means a lot. And you can see that their spirits are higher, having you kind of help them and return with such a gift for them. The Worm Skull Throne is really going to turn things around here. And so they reform the shield wall behind you guys as you push through, and Uthor is escorting you guys to the throne. And you guys arrive, and you can see Sarissa is still trapped there on the throne.
Kamba sort of hesitantly looks at Demarcus, Rennick, and Uthor and sort of shrugs and steps forward and almost reverently holds the scepter up in both hands and places it gently across her lap. Or I guess like if she's sitting with her, or she's sitting with her arms. I don't know. He just lays it across somewhere that it fits.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So you approach the throne, and you kind of have to like scramble up there to get high enough. But
I
you
use the
are
flying.
Yeah, you lay the scepter across her lap, and as soon as it touches her, the energy starts to fade in like little spots, and holes start to form in this like energy barrier that has locked her in place. And then you see her eyes start to blink and her fingers start to twitch as this energy field kind of breaks down around her. And she shakes her head and she says, "Imrith, what happened? What is going on?" And she looks at all of these storm giants around her, and it's the most horribly wounded that are here. And then Uthor, what has happened? And Uthor drops to a knee. "My queen, the maelstrom is under siege. Your father has truly fallen, and all of the giant kin seem to have banded together to try and take the Wormskill throne. Imrith made off to the deserts. Your sister Nim has gone with two of the king's guard to seek vengeance and to find the scepter, but our allies here," and he gestures fondly to all of you, they have given us a great gift and brought back a different scepter to release you from this hold. She sits there kind of nodding. "Very well. I suppose it's time to teach these other giants some lessons then." And you watch as she grips the chair, and energy starts crackling all around her, and you can hear this whine, this high-pitched whine coalescing, and this pool next to you guys starts to crackle with energy as well, as a pillar of lightning shoots out of it. And you can see, after a moment, after this initial burst of lightning, the pool returns to this like bird's eye view of the scenery above, and there are several sky castles, and you can see troops are in formation above. You watch as some troops literally just dive off the side, and at the very last moment a portal opens before them as they are about to crash into the surface of the water, and instead they drop into a section just outside of the maelstrom, and then they swim a very short distance in, where they're met by another group of storm giants defending all of the entries to the maelstrom. You go back up to this bird's eye view as these lightning bolts spread out from a central column, and each of them connects on top of and generates this massive storm above each of these sky castles as lightning bolts begin falling down and crackling against these smaller creatures compared to the giants, and they're getting just blasted off the sides. They're getting like chain lightnings are occurring and frying them where they stand. Hill giants are being burned down. Like, it is an immense amount of power is released, and it barely does anything to the amount of forces that are above. Sarissa, looking at that pool and just the massive amount, there must be tens of thousands of soldiers and hundreds upon hundreds of giants waiting to get in there. And you hear Sarissa say, "This is possibly too much even for the Wormskill throne. But now that they know that it is back and that I am freed, maybe they will not be so hasty to continue the siege."
Look. And Kamba kind of looks up, maybe for the first time, with any admiration or respect for a monarch. You know what I mean? This, I don't know how we're gonna break the siege or anything like that, but we brought you back. Now I gotta ask you for a boon.
Name it, and if it is within my power, I will grant it.
Our friend, Claude, he died so we could get this scepter. He died bringing you back. And if nobody here can bring him back, then I need you to get us somewhere where someone can. Please. You have to do something.
She looks down in thought. I do not know that any of us are strong enough to bring him back from death. But I do keep, in case of emergency, a scroll to get me out of these kinds of situations. And she produces a scroll. It's very small. Larger to you guys than like a standard scroll, but really small for a giant. This works very similarly to the conches of teleportation, but it takes me to a very special place. The place where my mother died. A safe haven on the coasts of Neverwinter.
We need it. And Combo looks to DeMarcus and Rennick. Brad, we gotta get Cloud back. That dragon can go die on its hole for all I care. We did our part here. Time to get our friend back.
We could do even better. From Neverwinter, we could still go to help with Imrith. We're not going to be much good here when the Worm Scroll throne itself is struggling. We take that scroll. We help Claude. We head to the desert. You stay here and deal with, well, all of this. Kind of point at the portal and the fucking armies.
Well, how does killing Imrith at this point do anything but get us revenge?
Yes.
How does it? That's what we're looking for.
That's, I mean, it's not, like
What
I
else
said,
is there?
not much we can do here. And
Are there any other allies we can bring to bear to the Maelstrom?
This whole thing being set off by Imrith. Well, I mean, yes, most of our allies that we could bring back with us have gone off to fight Imrith. So we help them, we kill Imrith, we bring those giants back here.
It doesn't matter. Do it.
She extends her hand with the scroll, and she says, "If you can help my sister on her path of redemption, it would be more than just vengeance. against Imrith. It would be setting balance to the tenuous hold that the giants have. I cannot imagine that she is the only dragon of her ilk that is looking to take advantage of the disruption in the order of the giants as a whole. Many giants will die here, both of storm giants and of our kin. And we will be greatly weakened. And dragons will exploit this, because we do not have the means to stop them, to keep them in check. But killing Imrith, and doing so with the aid of storm giants, might bring us closer to Aman, but will certainly send a message to the rest of the dragons that the small folk are not to be trifled with, and that they are still allied with us giants.
I raise my hand tentatively, like, uh, excuse me. I mean, so I'm hearing this, like dragons and giants, and I mean, my one of my fathers used to tell me the story of a really bad dragon, and she was beat by a really good dragon. Where's don't do you guys know who this a really good dragon? Like why is there no, like, you know, I don't know, like this bridge of, I don't know, communication or something.
I believe you speak of Tiamat and Bohumit.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes,
Oh,
gods
great
of
stories.
dragonkind. Nobody has heard from them in a very long time, but there are many fanatics trying to bring Tiamat back to life after Bahamut slew her. But afterwards, he did not stick around. He left his metallic dragons to help protect the material plane. Nobody has heard of Bahamut in thousands of years.
Well, he left his metallic dragon buddies. I mean, we could just, you know, look, all I'm saying, like, well, we got a friend to resurrect, but all I'm saying is that, you know, once this is done, maybe you should make nice with some metallic dragons or something, and that way you guys have some sort of like network or whatever of kinship, uh, you know, and then it's not just you guys by yourself all the time, because that clearly didn't work.
Hmm. You're right. We have become isolated. Something my father thought was going to strengthen us. Something my mother thought would weaken us. And I am in agreement with my mother's thoughts. Perhaps after all of this we can forge a bond with these metallic dragons, if any of them are left, although I can't say that I've seen many in my years. But perhaps I can find one on LinkedIn and connect with them.
Nothing
That's
irritates Kamba more than political talk and alliances and giants and dragons and his friend being dead. And he just can we cast this goddamn spell?
Is the spell like area of effect?
Yeah.
As they're fishing out these politics, I work with Kamba to activate the fucking scroll. We just go.
She's mid
Yeah.
sentence. She's like, now
Yeah.
listen, if you are able to kill Imrith, and then you guys just flash away, just like, you just hear a little faint. "I was trying to
Just
do
remember,
something."
Imrith's one weakness is
yeah. The only way to kill her for good.
uh, awesome. You guys teleport and you find yourselves in this peaceful cove. Water is lapping against the beach, and you can see Neverwinter is a few hours hike away.
Kamba grabs the wrapped up body. And I mean, we've been casting this spell to preserve his body, right?
Yeah, it's already cast. You just have to do it once.
Oh,
We have
the
10
last-
or 9
awesome.
days now.
All right, so we just need somebody to cast Revivify.
In 9 days.
Kamba begins walking towards Neverwinter. And I mean, as soon as we get there and we get to the great Neverwinter Bridge, which Kamba doesn't recognize because, I mean, he's always teleported to the city in the time that he's been back, and the Neverwinter Bridge is pretty new. It's been destroyed like 8 times because Neverwinter is where everything takes place for some reason.
Okay.
And then I go towards the temple district. I look for a temple-looking building and pay somebody to fucking bring Claude back. We have like 160,000 gold between all of us.
Yes, for the measly cost of 1,000 gold, you can in fact revivify Claude. As you go to a temple, you are met by.
Here's the question, Claude. Do you want to come back as Claude?
You going to bring me back as someone else?
No, I mean, do you want to just roll a new character? Is
Like
what I was saying.
you as the
I guess
player.
you would have you would say, I was just like, I was kind of thinking about it because like technically your soul would have the choice to come back if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, that's
Oh, you're just
resurrection.
gonna have to waste
That's,
1,000.
We pay the 1,000, bring him back to life. He immediately is like, "Fuck no!" Grabs a sword, drives it through his fucking head.
I was in heaven.
Yeah. And now you go to
Voices
hell for
were
suicide.
quiet,
Now you
fine.
go to hell for suicide.
Oh, what is that movie with Robin Williams where his wife committed suicide?
Oh,
Really good movie. One of the
yeah,
scenes.
wow. Yeah, fuck, what is that movie?
I don't know.
I'll
No
think of it
idea.
later.
What Dreams May Come.
Yeah, that was
Yep,
great. It was a
good movie.
Good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, the retelling of Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, Claude will come back.
What's it look like when Claude's desiccated corpse comes back to life?
Yeah. So you watch as the cleric tells you to lay his body out on this stone tablet, and they begin this ritual, and they uncover Claude, and he is like, he's not looking great.
Wait,
Even with gentle repose, I mean, this dude was horribly burned by
Yeah,
acid.
it was like acid.
But before while the ritual's preparing and this final like this moment, this breather where we realize that we're bringing our friend back and like it's gonna be okay, and for the first time in a while, it's not stress and trying to figure it out. Demarcus looks over at the other two, goes, "Should we like put on like white beards and try to tell him it's been like 50 years?"
Welcome to the world of the great Futurama. That's fantastic.
Yes, phenomenal.
Love it.
This Claude, do you need to roll hit die and shit? Or did you already do that? Did I miss that?
He will. So you guys watch, and for the first time, you guys really look around at the temple that you ended up with. You guys got bounced around a couple of times, and as they're conducting this ritual, you can see some light emanating above you, and you look up, and you see these 3 lightning bolts radiating from a central point as they start to build in energy. A lightning bolt strikes down into Claude's chest, and you watch as these acidic burns that have covered him are closing before your eyes, and he returns to his healthy and hale purplish blue skin. And on his chest lies this tablet, this stone tablet with etchings in it. And you can also see some familiar gemstones. Emerald, ruby, sapphire are kind of encrusted in this stone tablet. And Claude, you awaken. The voice in your head, but you can't quite make out what they're saying. Just this voice that has this chaos and yet a form of peace to you.
Harmony, ruin, and preservation.
The
And
voices are back.
and you find yourself in this template with this tablet lying on your chest, still crackling with electrical energy.
Well, I guess I'll lean up with the tablets and just kind of befuddled, be like, "What happened? Where are we?"
He's
Well,
alive.
let me
He's
ask.
alive.
Let me ask you something, Claude. You ready to fight a dragon?
Does this count as a long rest?
You do return with 1 hit point.
I slap him on the shoulder too hard.
Yeah.
We would take a resurrection. No.
I
Claude,
throw myself on him. You're alive.
And then I'll, yeah, be like, I might need a little rest, but that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do.
I hand him his fancy shirt back, all tattered, or the cape or whatever it was.
I spend one of my Arcana points to. What is that? What is the school of magic from that tablet? And do I recognize the writing?
Yeah, so you look at this and it is a magical sense of transmutation. And the writing, does anybody read giant?
I do.
Okay. It is words of wisdom. But there's something a little more powerful to it as you're reading it. And you hear the cleric that has revived Claude kind of gasp. And she says, "Never in all of my years have I seen such a gift. Not only have you been brought back to life, but you're given Talus's very wisdom. Do not shirk or misuse this great power. It is a tome of understanding. After 48 hours, this will increase your wisdom score by 2.
Mm.
You know, I guess I'm just gonna say, give me a minute, guys. I'll say I get up with the tablet and I kind of go over to the altar if there's an altar there.
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of look at it and I'll kneel down and I'll start praying.
Okay. You kneel down, you start praying. Looking on, you guys see Claude still looks tattered, mostly because his clothing has been burned away, and you can see scars have certainly formed from the burns on his body. But he seems different. Claude, when your knees hit the ground and you bow your head, everything goes dark around you, but there's this occasional flash of light around you. And you hear that voice again, except this time you can hear it more clearly.
I'll ask, like, have you been with me this whole time? Was it your voice I heard from within that rock? Are you the reason I can do the things I do?
Your parents were a wonderful gift to me. Of course, I looked after their boy.
Well, as you said, I was your servant, and as my parents serve, I too shall serve you. I will do as you ask.
That is an honor that I will not shirk. I will be by your side, even though your world is hard for me to reach out to. While I have my strength, you have it as well. Rise, my new knight, and take unto you your true name. And in your mind, you can hear your parents' voices again, cooing over you as a little baby. And you can hear a name repeating. And it feels right. You're not just a clod of dirt. You are the son of High Priest and High Priestess of the god Talos.
Ooh.
And if you want to give Claude his true name, you may. Or, you can keep going by Claude, whatever you prefer.
Is Claude taking a level in Paladin?
Nope.
Well,
Is
fuck, that'd have been
Claude
so sick.
switching entirely to a lightning cleric? A storm cleric? Oh, storm cleric.
I don't know, Claude. You do get to level up, and we can say that the wisdom comes into play already if you'd like.
All right, sounds good. I will add that +2 modifier to my wisdom. And I will go over here. I will level up, add another class, and I will
Cleric?
take the cleric.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then divine domain, we are going Tempest.
What was it?
Tempest.
Tempest? Fuck yeah.
So,
That's
I mean,
sick, dude.
not much I can use during rage, but
Yeah.
Whatever.
But hey, you know what, dude? Yeah, right. Like, I enjoy. That was fucking sick, dude. I like that scene a lot. I think you coming out of that end as like either a paladin or cleric makes total sense. Paladin doesn't make much sense because paladins kind of rely on armor.
yeah. Which I can still
I mean,
do
he gets
armor, just not
yeah,
heavy armor.
he gets heavy armor. proficiency.
You can't wear armor and go into a rage.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No. Who needs rage when you have Talos?
But you can still be in medium armor, I think.
Is it
You just
medium?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what it is.
Be like,
And
That's
rage, really?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick, dude. Yeah.
That is pretty sick.
You just don't use
Okay.
armor defense.
Bald. Bald, you're back. Ah. All right. I guess we got a choice now, boys. We got some unfinished business with two giant assholes. Slarkrethel, he's still out there somewhere, presumably with Hecaton. And we got Imrith with Hecaton's daughter.
6 for my hit.
But first things first.
Claude, you get 8 because you took that first level of any
Yeah.
class is max HP, so it'd be 8.
Oh, okay.
And I think it should take care of it for you. If it doesn't,
It
then
doesn't.
so just put in 8 for your class HP roll.
Yeah, I can't remember. Let's see. What was I?
Okay.
Nah, it put it
Okay.
in for me on the first one.
Oh,
It
did
did?
it?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
I hand you the staff of healing. You could probably make better use of this than me.
Oh, I still need my sword. I'm not that type of cleric.
Oh, God.
Well,
There's a fucking anime with that premise that I saw a TikTok about. I've never actually watched it, but it's literally called The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. It's about some dude who just beats health into people, apparently.
It's like that monk of the sacred fist or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, there's a monk that does that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Mercy monk, right?
Yeah, Mercy
Yeah.
Monk. Yeah, let's see. You've got a Ring of Protection, a Flame Tongue, Greatsword, and Bracers of Defense. I don't know, that staff's pretty nice though.
I mean, I can look at the staff, but I can hold it for now, I guess. Let's see. Maybe it is my thing now. I don't know.
well, boys, we in the big city now. Let's go shopping. Combo heads out to an apothecary.
Montage.
My favorite thing ever.
It's like the one. It's like the scene in oh God, European Vacation, National Lampoon's European Vacation, where they go shopping. Anybody ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
And there's that shitty '80s song. New looks walking down the street to your obsession. I watched that movie a lot when I was a kid.
I could tell.
Dude,
Okay,
yeah,
so
I
you
could
guys
quote
want to go
everything.
on a shopping spree.
I'm mainly looking for potions, honestly.
Okay.
We've completely exhausted our stock of potions.
Yeah. So if you guys are just hunting for potions, that is one of the few things that you can still get your hands on relatively easily. I mean, obviously it's going to cost some money. But a lot of the other magical stuff has either been bought up or stolen by a little band of kobolds.
Oh wait, isn't there a
Oh, that's
teleportation circle back to Tribord?
Tribord?
We can go see the kobolds.
I don't think there is a teleportation circle back to Tribor.
I thought
It
that
takes
they
a
had
year.
done it.
It takes a year to put a teleportation
I
circle
thought
into
that
place.
we did some bullshit. I don't know, whatever, fine. They started working on it, I know that.
Yes, I believe that they have.
God damn it. And it
Uh,
was like 3 days from the closest one to Tribor.
Um,
Yeah.
Yartar is like 2 or 3 days, if memory serves right.
Well, I mean, does anybody want any equipment or anything like that? Are we looking to buy magical items right now? Or I mean, like I said, scrolls and potions are kind of what.
magical items, no, I'm not worried about right now. I agree with scrolls and potions, and very specifically, while we're in this temple or going around or going wherever, I am gonna see about buying a fucking scroll of Revivify.
Yeah.
Because I know Claw's a cleric now, but that's some level 3 shit. He's not quite
That
there
is-
yet.
That is some level 3 shit. Yes. Yeah. In fact, the Temple of Talos, they have one left that they're willing to sell, and it'll run you, let's say, 2,000 gold, double the cost of them doing it.
Worth it. How much fucking money did we throw into that pool? Like 70K or some shit?
It was you pulled a card that had 40,000 gold worth of gems and rubies and gold and stuff inside of it.
I pulled the card.
Yeah.
I pulled the card.
Yeah.
50,000.
Yeah, Claude got 50,000 from that
Yeah.
card, but then we got like 70,000 from that haul.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
That's
Claude,
not
you look in your pouch, and hefty amount of those gems were fused into that tablet. About 30,000 gold worth.
whatever, that's still
Wait, you
20,000
got
for
a
Claude.
tablet from Slarkrethel?
Worth
The
it.
tablet that was given to him from Talos.
Hmm.
Oh shit! So that thing's got like 30K worth of fucking rubies in it. So we now have like 200K.
No, it took those and
Oh,
used them to transform it into a very powerful magical item.
Alright, everybody can just go ahead and add a very meager 17,500 and we'll split up the 70,000.
Okay. What potions have they got here?
And I'll buy
yeah.
the Revivify scroll, by the way. So
Okay. So they have a standard, they have greater, and they have superior. They have 10 standard healing potions, which are 50 gold pieces each. They
Oh,
have
yeah. I'm sorry. Continue.
10 greater healing potions, which are 250 gold pieces each. And they have 5 superior healing potions, which are 2,500 gold pieces each.
All right. I buy all 10 of the. So how much is it for the regular ones and the non-regular ones? I'm
And the
sorry,
greater
the ones
ones,
above. So that's what,
that would be a total of
5,000?
3,000 gold for standard and greater healing potions. And you would have 10 of each of those.
3,000 gold. All right.
And then the
Can you write that down for me, DeMarcus?
you what? Yo,
I'm-
add it to
I'm
your fucking inventory. Ah.
What's going on with my keyboard? Hold on a second. Where the fuck
I
is
don't believe you. I think you're just not at
How
your
much-
keyboard.
How much gold were we
Use-
adding again? I'm sorry.
I don't know. You'll have to ask your accountant.
And how much
Is it-
for
Seven-
all of 10 of the bigger ones? 2,500 apiece.
Yeah, they're
I buy.
2,500. And there's 5 of them.
Rennick, you're adding 17,500.
I buy.
Thank you.
Shit. 4 of them? No, I don't do that. I buy 2 of them for 5,000.
Okay.
Are there any other delicious potions other than healing
Um,
potions? Are there potions of speed, haste,
Let's find out.
scrolls of haste?
I'm looking for something more in the department of invulnerability, and it wouldn't be bad. It
Sanctuary.
also wouldn't be bad for us to invest in some water breathing.
Lightning resistance we need as well for Imrith.
I still have a potion of lightning resistance.
I just do that.
If we can, I don't have lightning resistance.
Right.
Hey, if we have to go to Crowan to see if he's got anything else in the way of scrolls to help us fight, or if he wants to come along. I mean, he came along last time, right? No reason we shouldn't bring
you
our
want
allies
round
to
you
bear.
want round 2 at Imrith, Crowan?
Right, exactly.
Okay. Are you ready for this list?
Can you send it to us?
I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Let's do that. I was about to start fucking writing hastily.
It's the staff of healing, I think.
There are 2 potions of water breathing. There are. Actually, I can't send this to you because it's got half the things on here I don't want. So let's do this the easy way. There are
Let's control a copy.
There are 3 invulnerability potions.
How much you
There's a
each of those?
potion of invisibility, 2 potions of flying, 2 potions of elixir of health, 3 potions of resistance to lightning. Then there's also psychic, radiant, and poison. 2 potions of speed, and a potion of vitality.
Alright, I got all of that.
Okay. How much for the speeds and how much for the lightning resistance?
So the speeds are each 400 gold.
So
Buy all 3.
800. I thought it was 2 speeds.
It's 2
3.
speeds.
2.
Oh, sorry. All right, 800 I buy.
Okay. There's 2 water breathings, which are 180 each.
I don't need them. I don't know if you guys want to buy those up.
It'd be good for Rennick and Claude.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll
They
need
can't
them
hold their
too
breath.
eventually if we're going to fight those guys. Sure.
Yeah, we can figure that out if we go
360.
Yeah, so 360 for those 2.
I'll do
Here's
the
a-
potion
hold
of
on.
invisibility.
I need to be adding all this shit, and I fucking don't. I haven't been. Let me see this here. And then I'm sorry, how much for the lightning resistance as well?
They're 300 gold each, and there's 3 of them.
All right.
So, alright, how much for the invulnerability?
Invulnerability is 3840 each, 3,840.
I'm gonna buy one of those.
Okay.
Oh, and then how much for the invisibility?
The invisibility is 180 gold pieces.
And just one?
Just one. There's 2 potions of flying, which are 500 gold piece each.
I'll buy one of those.
Me too.
There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, how much did you say
And
for
then-
those?
500 each.
And then there's 2 elixirs of health, which removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions. And there's 1 potion of vitality, which removes any exhaustion. And you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die that you spend.
Those were superior healing potions I got, right?
The 2 that you bought?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So I got water breathing, lightning resistance. How many potions of speed did I buy again?
2.
2.
Okay. Good. Got it.
Okay. You also come across a magic vendor that is offering 25 plus 1 bolts or arrows, gloves of swimming and climbing, and a scroll of conjure elemental.
How
How
much?
much for that scroll?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scroll costs, let me see here. 2,560 gold pieces.
3,560.
2,560 gold pieces.
2,560. What type of elemental?
Whatever you want.
Yeah. Combo buys it as a gift for DeMarcus.
Ooh. Ooh.
May this help us out in the fight.
I'm sure it
And then
will.
there's 25 plus 1 arrows and 25 plus 1 bolts, and they are 250 gold pieces each.
How does so I know I have that one I know I have the dragon wing longbow
Mhm.
with the dragon slayer bolts. So I know that's a very special thing. But I don't quite understand the wording on it outside of that. Like, do I need to have, because it says like when you hit with an attack roll, the target takes an extra 1d6, but then it says if I don't have ammunition, it creates it kind of like the D&D move or cartoon show or whatever.
Yeah, it's like Calmarl, Caddy Breeze.
Okay, so I technically I don't need arrows, so it would do the regular 1d8 plus the 1d6 of whatever it was infused with.
Yeah, the plus 1 arrows would give you a plus 1 to hit and a plus 1 additional damage.
Okay. But if I did not have any arrows, it would still do the 1d8 and then plus 1d6 because it's a magical thing. Okay,
Correct.
got it. And you said
And
that
it's frost damage or cold
oh,
damage.
frost. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's infused by Dally, the silver dragon.
So
The one that the market's banged,
Allegedly.
Ooh,
allegedly.
allegedly. So there's 50 total, basically. That's 25 bolts and 25 arrows, whatever. How much each? You said
They're 25 gold pieces each, so 625 gold for their crossbow, and then another 625 gold for the arrows.
12. Okay, got it. Thank you. Awesome.
And then just keep track of those. Anytime you fire them off, they lose their magical property, hit or miss. So just try to remember to mark those down as you're taking your shots.
Gotcha.
Kamba goes to a tailor and buys. He does his best to color match Claude's burnt up robes.
Oh.
Now,
I
as we
mean-
walk in, you see Claude kind of messing with his robes, and he kind of slowly runs his hands over the burns and the scrapes and the cuts and on it and everything, and you just see him start to close up. And so by the time we kind of get through with our shopping, you see his robes are immaculate again.
Do you have mending now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit! All right. Oh.
I was about to say, let's just
Here,
find a
Owen.
level 1 fucking caster who has the mending cantrip.
The greatest real life cantrip if you had cantrips in real
God.
life.
Oh,
know,
can you
oh,
imagine?
fucking phenomenal, dude. Yeah. Like for practical life out, like if we lived in this world right now as it is, yeah, that would
And
be like,
having mending. Any auto mechanic.
oh my,
Yeah.
He's
yeah. There's a crack in your radiator. Now there's not. Like now it's just fine.
500 gold pieces, please.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, just think as a welder, you just run your finger across.
Holy
the piece
shit.
Done.
Yep, that'd be pretty wild. All right, so you guys have stocked up. This is pretty much everything Neverwinter has left that's worth getting.
We're just running left to right, passing each other in the street with massive bags of gold. Just like, no, oh, no.
Like 4 people come up to rob you, and guards just grab them by the shoulder and are like, "Listen, we wouldn't stop you, but you will die if you fuck with them.
You
Just
will
don't. Just
die.
don't."
Oh, you want to go level 1 fucking thief? Level 1 fucking punk?
Are we going to get Crowan before this fight? Before we head to Honor Rock?
Oh, do we just pop in on him and be like, Crowan, Imrith, round 2?
Yeah, sure. We head to
Okay.
a tavern where the Harpers are and go to Crowan.
Yeah, easy enough. You go back to the teleportation circle in Neverwinter, ask them to send you to Everland so you can meet with Crowan. They comply. They send you over to meet with Crowan, and you guys arrive in the familiar halls of Crowan's Mage Tower. And you can see Goat is there. You don't see Crowan. Can you guys give me
Crowan.
investigation checks, please?
Crowan!
Mm,
I know you can hear me.
+4 on this one. 24.
Rennick, this is your
God damn it.
second time here.
This is
And
technically. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you spot something different right out the gate.
Hey, there's something different. I've only been here once before, and I walk over to it.
Okay. You see Goat is standing there, and unlike before where he's like this wily goat that has antlers infused with gold and silver and rubies, he now seems more like a sentinel. And you hear him bleed out once, and then twice, and then you hear a booming voice echoing across the walls. Well. I knew you'd come back, DeMarcus. Just didn't think you'd be stupid enough to do it without an army. And everybody will have to roll initiative as the rogue card that was pulled has turned Crowan
no fucking way.
against DeMarcus. and we will pick up
I forgot about the rogue card entirely.
during our next session. Fuck yes! I was so waiting for you
Are
guys to come
you
back. As soon as you pulled
fucking
Rogue, I was
kid-
like, Crowan.
Are
It's Crowan.
you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Told you not to
Oh,
pull the goddamn cards. Nobody
holy,
listens to me.
holy shit!
Hey guys, I'm still at 1 hit point.
Oh, I assumed we took a long rest in there
You
now.
took a long rest. It's fine.
That's thank God.
Uh,
we reappear at the same time. Oh, Hailspire just crashed.
It's because it knows you're gonna get fucked.
We
It's trying to save you.
reappear at the same temple with Claude, this time missing limbs. Just like, fucking bring him back! Bring him back!
All right, guys. Well, congratulations on killing Little Slarky and reviving Claude. You know, this is one of my least favorite components about high-level play in D&D. Is it's too easy, in my opinion, to bring people back from death, which makes you an unnecessarily reckless player.
I feel as though that's where that's where like magic, like entire incineration of body comes in.
Yeah.
Or the disintegrate spell. Well, we're not quite to that level yet, but like 2 levels from now, that's when disintegrate starts getting fucking thrown out. What you take
Maybe.
what you take what body to the temple? What fucking body?
It's dust.
Yeah, you bring the pile of dust back to life. Your friend is in fucking agony now and dies again.
Just banish the body. Like,
Yep.
where's he at? Can't find him.
Banishment, fire, disintegration. Fucking.
Don't give me ideas, guys. I'm gonna kill all y'all now.
Hell yeah. Don't worry, I'll find a way to make a more fucking obnoxious DeMarcus.
Oh God. Don't
Yeah.
do that to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys. We will reconvene next week. Let me double check my calendar. And then yes, next week. And then at some point in the near future, we're going to be transitioning to every other week for play. There's too much D&D in my life at this point that it's
I was just thinking that there's not enough in mine, so that's upsetting.
I have put off for literally 3 years now running a campaign for my brother, and he's finally cornered me into doing it, and I'm just at capacity for D&D. So we'll switch to every other week, and if everybody's
the
okay
Star
with
Wars
it,
one?
huh?
Is this the Star Wars one?
It is the Star Wars one, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Are you playing that in person or over Discord?
We are probably gonna be playing over Discord. However, Mike, I'm sorry, he brought more than enough friends to the table, so I don't have any open
Son of a
slots right
bitch.
now.
Son
I
of a
know, but
bitch.
I'll keep you posted.
No worries.
But it's also one that I really like the idea of running continuous campaigns that are happening in the same universe, but like on different ends of the galaxy. So as we close on this campaign, if we're all interested in Star Wars, we could pivot over there.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we'll start looking for other Tuesday sessions.
Yeah, so I don't know. We haven't started their campaign yet, so I'll keep you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
posted
yeah.
on that. So keep planning on the next couple of Tuesdays at the very least.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll go from there.
All right.
All right,
All right,
guys.
well, I
We'll
guess I'll
have
see you guys next week.
have a great night. I'll talk to you guys all next week.
Yes, we'll kill Crowan. And goat! The goat, no!
All right, good night, guys.
Yeah.
Good.
Phenomenal.
You come, we just leave. You know what I mean?
Oh, we
No,
could.
I'm not killing someone.
But yeah, I mean, we could try.
We still got the conch, right? We blow it, and they're like, "What are y'all doing back so soon?" Like, you got another scroll to send us back to Neverwinter?
Yeah,
Please?
yeah. To be fair, holy shit. To be fair, the card specifically like it specifies that the
Wish
person,
or divine intervention.
huh?
Wish or divine intervention. The only things that can end his hostility towards you.
Or death, isn't it?
No. Wish or divine intervention are the only thing it specifies.
Well, I am a cleric now, so if I kill him, that's divine intervention.
And then bring him back to life. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna head out myself.
So we pull from the deck, hoping we draw the moon and get a wish spell.
Oh wait, Combo's wanting to draw from the deck.
Or the Fates card and just, you know. Because this is a full deck, which means it has all any of the additional ones as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fates is only in the additional deck, which is the one that's fucking literally game breaking if you have a player who wants to be a fucking dick. Like Imrith was never born. All right, guys, we're all back to level 1. Let's just whole new campaign because none of these events would have taken place the way they did. You know, like you can literally just unravel an entire fucking campaign and erase it with the Fates card if you have a player who's a fucking asshole.
Or you're a good DM and you're like, okay, you all wake up. You're still leveled that you are, but you all seem to be wearing these strange boots with this symbol on it. Strange.
Well, no,
Almost
you would you
a
would know
strange
what
symbol.
it
A
was.
strange symbol on it. None of you seem to recognize it offhand. Some strange magic is at play here. All of a sudden, you see goose-stepping soldiers yelling "Heil Hitler!" And it's like any story where you go back in time and kill Hitler, and then all of a sudden you come back and the world is fascist.
The entire world is Nazi somehow. Yeah.
somehow in D&D, like Nazis and Hitler are here. Like you know what I mean?
Like from Earth, American Hitler. Or no, I'm sorry, not
Right, that's what I
American.
mean.
Jesus Christ, like
Yeah,
Earth,
I know what you mean, yeah.
Earth, World War II, Hitler, like real world.
Yeah.
American Hitler.
Oh,
Hold on,
no.
wait. Hold on. I think I'm on.
What
I think I'm on to something here. That's.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh shit. All right, I'm out of here.
Sunken Land got an update.
Did it? Oh fuck! What is it? Anything good? Or did they just change like the holiday?
Dedicated servers.
Okay.
Improved game balance. Game smoother by rebalancing the overall progression. Gun assembly. Introduced new gun assembly system where you need to recycle broken guns to obtain things. Remade 2 islands. Improved underwater biomes. There are new lava underwater biomes. Oh, but you know what I was gonna do before you sign off there? I know you're trying to go, but I was gonna say, let me look at Let's Play.
Look at what?
Let's Play D&D.
Oh sure.
Talk to y'all next weekend. Popping off.
All right. See you next
All
week.
right, man. Yeah. Find games. You can search by day of the week. Tuesday. Or I mean, we don't have to go with Tuesdays if you're open to like a Sunday.
It would just be, I mean, yeah, but it would be easier and just make more sense to keep doing Tuesdays since the day that I leave work at 5:30. So I mean, it's a hard
Sure.
slot. It's a hard slot to fill because it would literally have to be 7 p.m. on a Tuesday. Like this is otherwise, yeah, it would have to be like a weekend. I don't really want to do Sunday to be completely honest. If I don't have to, because
Yeah.
I fucking hate.
Start time. Latest is 7.
Pretty much, yeah. 6:30.
Why didn't that save? 7.
It's start playing. Jesus Christ. Like, why can't I find it?
Yeah, sorry.
I've been typing let's play and it's just bringing me like a bunch of YouTube stuff. And I'm like, yeah,
Why
but
didn't
like,
it save? I just clicked evening. I don't know. They're gonna show 5 o'clocks.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some.
Trying to get in here, but I can never remember.
What do you want to play?
Hold on.
Oh shit, Into Avernus we could do. It's the Baldur's Gate one. Like it's
Yeah.
like the prequel. It's like the prequel to Baldur's Gate 3. Like Gortash is a character in it, if I'm not mistaken, who is one of the big 3 people, the villains.
Here we go. I'm on the right page now. Find games. Game system. I probably want to stick with 5e for now.
I'm looking through all of them. Why not? You know what I mean?
Sure,
Like,
sure.
I'll even look at. You know what, dude? Like, I'll even look at one shots. You know, like why not? Ghoul Cults of the Dream. Oh, ooh, of the Dreamlands. Oh, I've never played the Dreamlands, and I've always wanted to play it. It's a setting in Call of Cthulhu. Always wanted to play it. Waterdeep Dragon Heist, level 1 through 5. Starts at 6 o'clock.
The earliest would have to be fucking.
I don't think anybody's going to have 7 or 6. I think that what we're probably going to do is just as 2 people who are voting to have it be set to 6:30 or 7.
I
You
mean,
know what I mean?
in theory, I could do 6. It would just be shit, and I would try to at least push for 6:30. So
Right, yeah.
I'll do earliest 6, latest probably 8, right? Like
For some reason, my thing wasn't saving what I picked. So earliest.
earliest 6,
7.
latest 8.
It's not saving my start times.
Okay, click on the clock. Not type it in.
Oh,
Yep. I was just
wow.
doing it too, and I accidentally fucking clicked on the clock. It shouldn't give you the
Earlier.
option to type it in. Then that's dumb. But anyway, here we are.
6:30. Latest.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Pretty good.
Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. 5 out of 6. A short Toronto by Night Vampire V5 campaign. Embrace the Night. Vampire the Masquerade. I've never played that.
Let me see specifically while you're looking at that. I'm gonna see if Tailspire comes up.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, why not, right? I'll at least okay, there's
How do you more
okay,
game
so
platform
there's only one.
Tailspire?
There's one on Tailspire. It is 7:30 p.m.s on Tuesdays. And duration 3 to 4 hours. Whatever. There will be dragons. Dragons of Stormwreck Isles expanded campaign. $7.50 for the early bird discount. if we were to sign up now because we're new.
8:00 p.m. Let me look at this here. Where is it? I gotta go into this.
Oh
Go into
shit! We would also have to specifically make sure it was every other Tuesday.
That's what I was about to say too. We need to, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, this Alex guy looks like a fucking loser.
Who?
The DM. Plane Jammer. All right, Planescape. He's got Planescape. He's running a Planescape one as well. That looks like it's on Thursdays. We could always request different times. Every Tuesday is what he's saying.
All right, let me see. Let me go ahead and do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because theoretically I could just make it so like, because I don't ever like Monday, for example. I left at 5:30 because I didn't feel like being there any longer. So realistically, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday all works because I can just like I'll just let them know that's gonna be switching off every week and like yeah. So we'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, so you could adjust your schedule to every other week. You're taking a Monday at 5 instead of
exactly, exactly. Yeah. So I would just 1 week do Tuesday, 1 week do Monday or Wednesday. Thursday, I don't want to do because Thursday's the day that I normally get 2 free hours. But to get those 2 free hours, I have to be truly willing to stay to 7:30.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So
But hey, you know what? I will say, like, I know you like your Sundays and everything, but I mean,
no, Sunday's not the worst day. Okay,
yeah.
I'm kind of interested in this because I've been interested in running Strixhaven. There is a Strixhaven one on Mondays at 7:30, duration 2 to 3 hours.
Monday. Is that a Tailspire one?
It is. D&D Beyond, Tailspire, Discord.
What the hell is Strixhaven?
Strixhaven it's Harry Potter. It's a different planet where when this planet was formed, multiple weaves from Awake the Different Universes bonded together in this horrific magical amalgamation that they call knots. It's kind of like ley lines, right? But it's like, and this world exists in one of those knots, and Strixhaven is literally you go to a school. It's literally like Hogwarts, pretty much.
Okay.
And like, yeah, and you play out going to like a school. And I never made it past like the first chapter of the book when I tried to run one for a little bit there. But like immediately, just Harry Potter puns are a must. We had Juan Weasley and Hermione Ranger. We had fucking Horizontality.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. That was mine. I was very proud of that one. But
yeah, I know, but you paused on it unnecessarily long, so I had to say something.
It's just, yeah.
Wednesdays at 7:00. Welcome to Strixhaven.
Oh no, I was looking at Monday's Strixhaven, and I was about to say this guy's name is Medicine, and his avatar is a picture of a fucking like kobold. So I mean, fuck this guy.
Monday, Strixhaven, a curriculum of chaos.
Microfied webcam preferable.
What?
I would no preferable. In other words, it would be up to the players. I would be down with webcam. I fucking did one the other day with everybody, and it was webcam, and I think it's way fun. It's so much more. It's so funny to like actually be able to see people's reactions.
Yeah, I could look into Strixhaven. Maybe you should look into Call of Cthulhu.
I mean, Strixhaven is 5e.
Oh, I see.
It's just a book. Yeah.
Right.
It's the one that introduced the owl race, the owlins.
Okay.
Which fly speed. It's like Aarakocras, but owls essentially.
$5 Monday, February the 12th at 7 p.m. The House of Memphis.
Yo, what the fuck is this? The World of Osiris? I don't know. It's free on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and 1 out of 99 seats filled. What?
There might be some like competition play or something like that. Have you ever seen people play massive D&D games?
No.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that used to be big. I don't know if they still do it. It's essentially the way that it and that book that I'm always telling you to read, NPCs, where the NPCs are living in the game. Yeah. In the other half of those books is that there are people trying to figure out like, yo, we just saw one of the players at the table become possessed by the players that were fucking playing in the game. This is real magic. What the hell is happening? And they're trying to figure out things, and they go to a place where it's like competitive D&D. And it's a real thing that used to be popular. I don't know if it's a real thing, but basically you have an approved DM who is like leading your party through approved like one-shot campaign, and if whoever dies makes it through, whatever, you move on, and it slowly gets narrowed down who succeeds and who fails, and it eventually narrows down into like a last table standing, and it takes like 12 hours. It's like a full day thing.
That sounds awesome. I would do that. I would do the fuck out of that. You know what else I
Right.
would like to do the fuck out of? There are 2 seats available to jump in on a campaign that's already in the process. It's a level 1 to 8 campaign. They're currently at level 4. It's on Wednesdays. And even if we did it just for one session and just fuck with these people so hard.
Send me the link. Send me the link. I'll definitely bring in my fucking annoying ass bard. Send me the link in Discord.
It's on Roll20. That's fine.
I'd have to set that shit up.
Huh?
I'd have to set that shit up again.
Whatever. Takes no time. How do I?
Send me the link on Discord.
Yeah, let's copy the whole link.
Yeah, who cares?
I didn't know if there was specifically a
Yeah, whatever.
There you go.
Witchlight Wednesday. A whimsical adventure into the Feywild, filled with fantastical creatures, devious hags, and all the mischief the Fey can call forth. This is a beginner-friendly campaign and leads into a moderate amount of combat, high social role-playing, and morality choices as the players change the fate of the Prisma through their actions and choices. Every Wednesday night, great for beginners and seasoned adventurers. $20.
Well, we were paying 15, yeah. Oh shit!
Oh, good.
When
yeah,
is
look
it?
at the person.
I know. I saw
Have you
that.
seen them?
Yeah, I saw that. We could fuck with them so hard, just one session.
Webcam preferred.
Is it? Yeah, it's every Wednesday, so we couldn't even really do it. But it'd be fun to jump in for one fucking session and just fucking.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
Even if we straight and instead of fucking with them, if we just told them straight up, like, yo, we're looking for like one, Wednesday to fill. Me and him come in as a pair. So you write in, however, we're a bard duo. And me and you just role play hard as fuck for one session, and then it ends however it ends.
Yeah, maybe. I'm down to continue it if it's like decent.
But it's every Wednesday though, and I can't be spending fucking $35 on 1 week.
Right.
Yeah.
What's that free one?
That one's the 1 out of 99 seats filled.
Price? Minimum price? They don't even let you type it in.
Here you go. Sending. This one has multiple ones. So I don't know if there's yeah, Wednesday, February 7th.
I've also created several new races, over 40 subclasses, and 100 new spells specifically for the world, as well as 25 new feats to really spice up the content of my games to further set them apart.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know?
Feels like too much. Feels overbearing.
Right. When is that Wednesday one this week? Tomorrow, you mean? Like, I mean, shit. I'm down to fucking do one tomorrow. I don't give a fuck.
Or jump in for the 14th, give them a week to prepare for our coming in.
No way. Jump in this tomorrow morning. We're coming in tonight. We'll say. I already have a character ready to go. Reginald Fawns, a devious, crafty astral elf bard. Who are you playing?
Oh god,
Are you doing your
no,
broken fighter rogue?
we have to be a bard duo.
Why do we have to be a bard
It
duo?
would just be so fucking funny to come in as a bard duo for one episode.
Well, who's your other broken character?
I have a few. It would depend on what level. I would have to know what level I'm making.
They said level 4.
That one was, yes. That one currently at level 4, you can't make it really that broken.
Oh, are there other ones?
I just meant like in general, if we ever did that with any of them, you know.
Oh, I mean, I'm down to fucking play tomorrow. I don't give a fuck.
No, I don't have the money to play tomorrow.
See.
The Sins of a City level 4 campaign. Is this? Sins of a City level 4 campaign. Tailspire Discord D&D Beyond 5e.
Can I filter by games that are already ongoing?
I don't know, but look at this. Wednesdays at 7:30.
Level 4, Discord, Tailspire, 0 out of 6.
The seedy underworld of Voltaire Field.
Hmm.
Interesting. 18 plus.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's every other week after session 0 though, or is
This
that
guy
what the
has a
session
negative
0
review.
is? Huh?
This guy's a negative review. While the session as a whole was a decently good time, the tooling was awkward, and the GM didn't understand some of the basics of the tooling. The combat wasn't the least challenging, and some of the players didn't really get any chance to shine or act because of how quick things went during encounters, and parts of the battle just felt rushed, likely to keep the time limit. The anticipation of the player actions with this GM is still young and needs experience to evolve. No safety tools were explained, though this didn't come up for the players. I might recommend the GM explore other options than Tailspire to allow easier accessibility to the other players in the current state of things.
He played one session with
Yep. Oh, I'm just reading his.
yeah, I'm looking. Oh, first of all, there's 17 reviews. Holy shit! But what the hell? All right, Flint.
Holy shit! My impression of this game is that they didn't think they were going to have to run it and just drop the ball.
Yeah, I'm reading that at the same time.
Yeah.
Didn't receive any links by DM. Okay. Guy seems like he's a mess.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm seeing no other negative reviews besides those two.
The Light of Xarxis, a short Spelljammer campaign, levels 5 through 8.
Who is that?
It's a the Light of Xarxis is the new Spelljammer campaign.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I was saying send it. Well, let's see.
Oh, yeah, this is an ongoing. And where was it? I just backed out of it. Sorry. There it is. Sent. I don't know if this is Tailspire. I don't have that filter on it. I just realized.
Should say. No, it's Roll20.
Ah.
It's every Wednesday.
Crown of Candy, the Fermentation Chronicle. What the fuck is this?
Crown of Candy is Dimension 20. Who send me that? Who's ripping that off? Let me see this fanboy's fucking rip off here.
All right. Give me a second. Give me a second. It was $40. It's been dropped to $19.95 or whatever. $19.98.
Hilarious. The Crown of Candy was a season.
Oh man,
of Dimension.
this guy's picture is literally the soy boy face. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's got the soy face. He literally has the soy boy. I'm holding my Switch face. Do you see this?
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Neurodivergent, disabled, LGBTQ, indigenous voice actor, and game designer. Wow. Dude's a man. More political drama and classism. Lines and veils.
Yeah, Crown of Candy.
Crazy.
I will say, like, look at the content. Like, Crown of Candy. If he's actually running Crown of Candy, dude, it was easily one of their best seasons, and it was supposed to have a Game of Thrones feel. Like, there was constant. Like the DM was out. You know, people are like, I don't want to play for a DM who's out to get you. The point of Crown of Candy was like the world was straight up out to get you. Like it was no fuck. Oh man. Yeah, very, very good fucking season, which is great.
Do you think this guy is good enough to do it?
No, that's
the way
exactly
it
that's
needs to be?
exactly what I was gonna say. Was it's not a bunch of professional voice actors and improv people who have been doing this since fucking high school improv classes and shit who lived in New York and LA and fucking all the it's not somebody who like this is like what's he gonna do, try to run me through the exact Crown of Candy campaign, and then when I make a different decision than one of the party's members made, he goes, are you sure you want to do that? Because he doesn't have anything actually written for himself. Like, how good is he to think he can run a fucking Crown of Candy game? That's why. That's like
What?
that's like when people watch Matt Mercer, and like
Yeah,
fucking,
and then want to be DMs.
and then they think that that's how D&D is gonna be. Is that everybody's gonna be professional, serious taking? Like no, man. Oh yeah, look at that. The links are literally to Dimension 20's Crown of Candy and the Ravaging War.
Yo, question for you. This Saturday, 5 p.m. $30. I'll pay for it. Call of Cthulhu, an unforgettable night of horror. There's 2 seats already filled. 2 out of 5. We would make 4. They need 3 to 5 players. In the dark it calls. In its incomprehensible speech as black as the darkest night, it invites you in. It is the embrace. Screams, transforms to chorus, and terror reveals the truth within your heart. Sorry, this is written really strangely. When your blood spills upon the earth, it cries, shake the foundation of this reality. Come, see, and be revealed. Beginner friendly. 1923, Arkham near Massachusetts is where it begins. So like this is why I've always wanted to join these with random strangers, because when I used to play with my brother in Call of Cthulhu, we used to play with a dude who was from London living in Beijing and another guy who was from Scotland. And we literally like they came in and they were like, he was trying to do a Massachusetts accent, and my brother and I like looked at each other and we're like, yo, dude, you don't have to, like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have to do it, dude. You know, like, just stop. It's embarrassing. You know what I mean? But to like pull in with an authentic, like, yeah, I hop in the car and go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I think about heading out to Quincy. Fucking, I don't know, dude.
Well, it was fantastic because I was like, well, they're like, oh, well, how long does it take to get from Salem to Boston? And I was
45
like,
minutes.
well, right. And I was like, that depends on if you hit traffic, like, you know what I mean? Like we were like correcting them on
Well,
like,
you trying to go 495? Or you trying to take some back roads? I mean, what time of day is it? Like fucking, we
well,
talking
that's the thing. You also have to assume it's 1923. You know what I mean? So it's different. You know,
That's right. Yes.
like, um, but yeah, it seems. I mean, I would love to watch. I would love to play one, and it's on Tailspire. Here, I'll send you just for shits and giggles. But I'm curious how somebody would do it in Tailspire. You know what I mean?
Hmm. An LGBTQ plus queer nerd, virgin artist, and voice actor.
I know. Looks like they run one almost every night of the week.
Weird. Okay.
Saturday, Sunday, the Demon of Wayfield Manor. They're running almost every night of the week. Tuesday, Thursday,
I see that. I just clicked
Saturday,
on. I just
Sunday.
clicked on that.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I just realized we have fucking a while to figure out anyway, because we're still doing weekly for now. So.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna head
All right,
out.
take it easy.
See ya.